Suns shall burn, oceans shall rise, and world leaders will not care about it because of their pride and because they are crazy! You have entered the Gauntlet! Yes! Scream while your throat still works, for you have entered the Gauntlet, a game that is nothing. A game of guts, of glory, of gladiatorial combat. You have found yourselves in the MVP rounds, yes, the most valiant participants who have been the bravest warriors, who have fought so hard that they have won the admiration of you, the viewers, in the realm known as Earth, of all of the spectators in the realm of Deros. But now, the battle draws ever nigh. The reason that I, Amontillok the Skullgiver, have even brought these warriors forth is to see who has the strength and skill to join my super army as I face down the Dark Lord known as Kraticus Raktok. Now, while the team that won the most skulls has been chosen, that company must be fleshed out, and it will be up to you. It will be up to you tonight to decide who amongst the MVPs will be able to aid in that quest. Now, let us meet the champions of previous realms, those you have known before. I turn to my left. Please speak to the people of Earth and the people of Deros. Let them know who you are and what your quest is today.
Hello, people of Earth. I'm trying to raise some money to go see a very expensive healer to treat this unsightly skin condition. My name is Triss. I am a human, and I've actually recently changed professions. I apparently, due to inflammation, can set things occasionally on fire, and that's quite useful. So I've sort of leaned into that. Hopes it helps.
Yes, leaning into your fire skills is more helpful than leaning into a fire itself, for it is a skill that you can use to burn the creatures that are against you. The Gauntlet! Lovely, excellent. Good to meet you, Triss. Now, to the next.
Hello, I'm Dromeda Greenleaf. I was born under an acorn moon, and for a long time I was a rogue. I like to sneak around and steal things from people. But then I realized that I had a song in my heart, and I too changed professions. Congratulations!
Oh, congratulations! So
Now,
lovely, I like her.
I'm a bard. I like to sing now.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you like to sing? Show us right away a brief little song.
The gauntlet, a very fine day for the gauntlet. I will play and you will play and maybe we won't die.
Yes, I love that song. I love that song. Very good. Dromeda, I think that your new skill set will aid you wonderfully when crawling through dungeons dark. Now, we turn again to the next champion. Please describe your quest, stranger.
Well, I'm Lady Graham, and since the last time we spoke, I've been traveling quite far, except I seem to have pissed off a wrong kind of witch, and she's kind of put a spell on me, and I'm a bit delirious now. So the only thing I can do is kill 1,000 souls, and hopefully it'll be lifted, otherwise I'm stuck like this forever.
Ah, 1,000 souls. How many have you killed so far?
Well, including her sister, whom I ate, it's about 200, so...
200. 200 souls. 800 to go before the curse is lifted from Lady Graham.
800.
Will you help walk her closer to breaking this heavy curse that sits upon not only her shoulders, but that perhaps of her entire genealogy line? I don't know. Anywho, wonderful, yes, Lady Graham, thank you for returning to the Gauntlet again. Now, who are you, sir?
I'm George.
George?
I'm just waiting for the bathroom.
Oh, you're waiting for the bathroom?
That's the line, right?
No, we kind of just go wherever we want to in the Gauntlet.
Bit sexist.
Hey. Okay. Well, I was told that there was be a bathroom break soon, and I was ready to go to sleep. I've had a long day of fighting, but I have a purple robe, and I was ready to use it in my sleep. But then I felt the need to go pee,
and then you just found a line of people and stood in it and wanted to use the bathroom. Well, that is the good news for us, is that you are participating, and the bad news for you is that this is not a line for a bathroom, but rather a violent gladiatorial combat against fantastical mythical beasts, of which there is no survival, only death and destruction.
Okay.
Yes, it's a little harder than perhaps what you were hoping for, but the good news is no one will judge you if you just go right here, right now.
I'll
I
find
myself
it.
use the restroom.
There must be one. It's a big place.
I might judge.
Well, Triss might judge, but
But
you
I
know
judge
what?
lots of people. I wouldn't really take it personally.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I
Triss
mean,
is-
there's several fountains.
Yeah?
People might drink.
I like fountains.
I'm not going to drink out of any of these fountains.
that's
Could have dysentery. Or
It will have to
people went for the bathroom in
Well, the only way to cure yourself of an inner disease is by achieving the disease at least one time. Now, these are the champions that have stepped forward. You of Earth and those of Deros must watch and help or hurt them in their quest. But now, let us plunge right into the MVP games as they go head to head with creatures of the dark. Now, we find these champions in the Hall of Heroes. In the Hall of Heroes, with the cracks of the ground of the castle of King Kankuk show that a castle that once was proud and stood as a beacon of peace and democracy is now just a decrepit memory of areas forgotten. Now, the golden statues that surround you, they may just seem to be commemorating heroes of the past, but they are indeed champions of the Gauntlet who have now been frozen forever in time. And they are your first enemies that you will face. Now we move to you, Triss. It is your first move against them.
Don't think I've ever heard that before. They were champions, like they won and then they were frozen.
Well, they didn't win enough.
It's
Well,
very
champion, everyone who comes in is a champion in the normal world. But you know, it's kind of like, yes, sure, you were the star of the school play in your hometown, but then you come to the Gauntlet and suddenly your sword ain't sharp enough. You know what I'm saying? Of course. So, test yourself, Triss. Step forward, step into the darkness and
Well, I
fight.
don't like the look of that one. So I'm going to cast a little bit of a magic missile.
Cast it, yes.
That is 1 plus 1 is 2 times 3 is 6.
6.
6.
And as a wizard with skills such as yours,
Ooh.
your magic missile strikes and succeeds, hitting the flesh of a champion known as Hector. Hector, who once was a proud champion of the Gauntlet and is now
Huzzah!
Oh.
Stuff's happening.
I must depart from you, the woman of wonder, but before I leave, I require a Mondi to test his knowledge. The champions are rewarded a potion if you get it wrong. Ready? I'm a word that's hardly there. Take away my start, and I'm an herbal flare. What am I?
You like
Could
a good riddle.
Could you read it again?
Yes, so the mysterious man known as Uber Balde has summoned a riddle that I must solve, and if I do not solve it, it'll be good for you, and if I do solve it, it will be bad for you. But Uber Baldi is off going to now watch the Woman of Wonder and all of her skills and adventure. So here is the riddle. The riddle is thus. I am a word that's hardly there. Take away my start, and I'm an herbal flare. What am I? I am a word that's hardly there. Take away my start, and I am an herbal flare. What am I?
It's being flared.
Take away my start implies if you remove the beginning of the word that it's not, it's a thing, it's like maybe a spice, an herbal flair. Come on, brain, think for once in your life. It's not Tara, so it's an herbal flair. Something more! Not going to get it, you don't think so?
Hashtag Uber Trap, a small storm cloud appears. randomly striking a party member every turn for 1d6 of damage. This storm
Alright then.
cloud seems to love spreading its electric love, as it follows our heroes through the entire gauntlet.
Pandolfo Malatesta has sent darkness into the realm.
Rude.
For a tiny cloud that will follow you like you were Winnie the Pooh Bear, who has but a cloud that will not leave him alone even when he walks in the sunlight. And now, well, we will remember that every turn such dangers will need to happen. But of course, that will happen as the turns go on. We will discover each round which of you will receive the damage dealt. But in the meantime, is it time?
Oh.
It's not time.
Because you have to remove the start, and then it's an herbal flare.
Yeah, that's not-
So it has to
doesn't
be a
quite-
word that you remove part of it at the
Time.
beginning.
And then it
is
means
the beginning.
yeah.
Right, so maybe.
Help him!
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
I mean, he
good.
guessed, so technically he's wrong. So,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he's wrong. He's wrong.
He's already
Okay,
guessed
sir.
once.
What was your guess,
It
Master?
was time.
Time? No, I'm afraid it was sparsely.
Sparsely.
My star.
So we get a prize.
Yes, you do. That you do.
Hooray!
But who amongst you shall receive the potion? You have tricked me, Umabaldi, for I was not able to think of the word sparsely. I mean, I sparsely use it.
Ah. Oh, boy.
That was clever.
If you had your power, that would not have worked.
You, damn you, Umabaldi. But thank you also for your donation. All right, so we move on. Aha, it goes to you, Triss. You receive a potion parchment now. Drink of the gauntlet grog. Glug it down like it was water when you need it. All right, now. Ooh, that's it.
That was a really good drink. Oh, it matched your hair. Is that why you
It was a
picked
good
it?
choice.
I mean, I'm a
Lovely,
little
yeah.
drawn to fiery things.
Yes.
Side effect of the skin condition.
Well,
Weird, I
perhaps.
know.
Perhaps the potion parchment will aid you in your quest. I mean, that's the point, right? Now you pull, read it
I
aloud,
can
tell us
hardly
what you
control
receive.
Euphoric aura. I can make an enemy friendly. Ooh, can I do that to the cloud?
That is not an enemy.
It is.
That is nature.
I mean,
It's an enemy.
if you've ever had, if you have curly hair, any cloud is really your enemy. Let's be honest.
It's true. It's true.
And it is hurting us. I'm just saying.
It hasn't hurt us yet. Right now, it's just
Oh
ominous.
yes, we should roll for that right now.
Already?
Yes, we should. All right, so I shall roll for now as we begin the round. Who will receive the cloud damage? Hurrah. The dice of destiny will determine. Blip, 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 blip. Ah, it is you, I'm afraid. Lady Graham,
yeah.
you receive the first
Yup.
damage of the realm.
That's okay.
Now roll of a d6 to
We
determine.
can't dodge it at all. That's lame.
No, it's a cloud.
What if somebody puts a spell on it and is like, here, have some sunshine?
Did I kill him when I hit him with 6 damage? We got interrupted.
You did.
Okay,
Oh,
fantastic.
you didn't roll for
Six.
skulls
Yes.
yet.
Oh, roll for skulls and then
Skulls,
I'll
then
roll
damage.
6.
Okay, see, she took my 6, which is good because I didn't want 6.
Sorry. There. I used it up. Can't
Fair,
roll a 6
fair.
now. Stop it. Stop it.
Nope, oops, sorry.
Oh.
It's out of bounds. Does that count? Yeah, it does. It was a 5.
It's a fine.
5 and then boom into the cloud. The cloud does not zap you with its rain cloud, but there is a tiny little bear, a roly-poly bear made
bear?
out of stuffed. He's like a stuffed bear that has come to life. Except once comforting to the children of the world, is now but a monster with teeth that will bite into you. And so the bear, whose name is Grinny the Merc. Grinny the Merc falls upon you and chews on your lower ankle and does 5 damage.
Okay,
How
well, you know,
dangerous.
Does the bear dissipate or does it continue?
He goes right back up into the cloud, kind of
we'll
like
get
a
my dinner
spider.
next time.
Very good.
He might. He
Before
might.
he starts biting on my leg.
All right,
yes.
it's my turn, right?
It is your turn, but no Murky, what did I call him?
Benny the Merc.
Wimmy the Merc.
Grinny the
Grinny
Merc. Grinny the Merc, the mean, tiny, stuffed bear, has now gone back into the rain cloud where he is hiding. Will he come back again? Find out next round. On the gauntlet! We move to you, Dromeda.
I'm going to go ahead and move over to this little guy over here. I don't want to take on the big one. And I'm going to roll to see if I can even hit it.
With your loot.
With my loot. Actually, I have 2 loots. I have one loot that makes music, and I have one loot that's made out of lead. So I'm going to use that one. Ooh, 17 plus 12 to hit.
Yes. Oh,
You
have...
definitely hit him.
Oh, yes, indeed. You have struck Oliver Sweet Teeth.
And then...
Oliver Sweet Teeth, the blind beggar who is now blinded in his whole body, for all of his senses are now just a golden statue. Yes.
17.
17. Oh, Oliver Sweet Teeth crumbles before you into his own weapon, the Devil's Coin. Now, will you pick up these golden coins that have come out of his body and put them in your pocket? No, leave them.
No,
Of course,
those
they're
are
cursed.
definitely
They're
cursed.
cursed! But you have slain the creature. Remove it from the realm and roll for skull.
Oh, wonderful. Here.
We're just hiding
Ah,
back there.
Trogath in the house.
I hope I get a lot of skulls. If I do, I might
also hope
sing
for this.
2.
2 skulls!
Two's better than
Oh,
no
my
skulls.
goodness.
That's right. Always look on the bright side of life. I like you. You're fun.
You are fun. It is important to have fun in your life, because what else do we have?
Killing things.
Ah, right, of course.
Bears that
Pain,
come out of
misery.
clouds.
Yes, bears that come out of clouds indeed. Oh, lovely. All right, now we move to Lady Graham, recently recovered from a attack of a stuffed bear with sharp teeth. Teeth made out of the edges of forks.
Well, I seem to be already in front of this dashing gentleman. Except I don't much care for his looks, so I'm just gonna, just like a bat, just all the way to home plate.
Oh, wow. You don't care for what if you did care for his looks? Still the same?
But I might make a home run.
Ah.
Oh.
Yes, baseball.
All right, so
I think I understand what you're getting at.
I do not.
that's okay. All right, so 3 plus 16 is 19.
90, though, you have struck, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Keep in mind that these golden statues, they're
Okay.
not too difficult to kill. But not to make it seem like it's not interesting.
And there's really a moral dilemma because they used to be adventurers like us,
They
and now
were.
we're just taking them out like right and left.
Yes.
I mean, they're already pretty much dead, so we're really just freeing their souls to go where they're gonna go, because they're trapped right now.
Oh,
so really,
I like
we're doing an act of charity.
All right then.
I mean,
Clear conscience.
it is unclear where their souls go after they have been freed, but you have just
La
slain.
la la la
Is he-
la.
is
No,
he-
they are
is he dead
free.
now?
Free
Is he dead?
souls. La.
Yeah, it was magic. You just slayed Magikara, the dark
Magikara.
wizard.
I did
Yes,
like his
Magikara.
name. Cool, skulls.
Skulls, roll for them.
One on
I'll sing
none.
Better than none.
It's true. It would be interesting if I got none, because it'd probably just end like this, and then the world would end. Probably.
Single
I
skull
mean, it
roll,
seems to be
lovely.
going that way anyway, so.
The clock doth tick.
There's
and,
no hope.
And we step forward with George with his protective headwear and his very interesting shoulder pad that has a lion's face, I believe, on it.
Yes,
Step forward.
yes, and I turn around. And I run onto that guy over here and I say, "Where is the loo?"
And he, and in that moment, though it is a stiff and lifeless thing, you can sense for a moment that the eyes within its head do roll.
Oh,
As if to communicate to you, just go anywhere.
oh.
Just go anywhere.
So I say, well, the only thing golden in this place is my pee.
Oh.
And I strike him.
Strike. Let us see if your pea strike
Oh, no!
strong.
It is a 17
That is unfortunate.
plus 12. I guarantee.
And in that moment you have done the damage and you have struck the creature who I believe was Romello Jones.
Sorry, Jones.
Romello Jones.
George is here.
Oh.
Romello Jones.
That's
has now
2 plus 9. It's 11 points.
11. And in that moment Romello Jones has been freed. Crumbled in a moment and then moved forward.
We're really
Other
doing
statues, I'm not sure if the other statues get freed, but Romello Jones was
Jones,
freed.
you were going to tell me something.
Come on, my dear. Roll for skulls. Roll for skulls.
One.
A single skull. A single skull to the board. Right, curious? Now,
Oh,
There are
Unless
a
you
one,
can keep it.
a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, I
No.
believe. Help an old wizard's eyes. There are 4 golden statues remain in there.
Yes. One is
Oh, that one's
sort
hiding.
of short, and the other one is looking into the pool. And then there's 2 others.
That's always is.
4.
4 total. Now let us see if they are able to turn towards you. For there has been enough excitement. There has been enough soul leaving body that in that moment, little bit of residue has fallen upon the golden statues, and they have become to animate. They turn themselves towards all of you, and let me see if they strike. It's determined by the roll of the dice. Ba 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 ba. 1 hits all. And how much damage does he do? 6 dealt
To everyone?
to each.
Ouch.
6 damage dealt to each.
Oh boy.
For
Yeah,
it
it's quite a
is,
bit of damage.
Oh, well, you know what? I don't need that actually. I'll just do that.
Oh, wonderful.
Can't do that next time. But
Yes, it was mercy. Mercy. Also, at one point, 2, a brother and a sister stacked on top of each other, and then grown into their own full form. But now Mercy is showing no mercy, and has stepped down from her pallet, or his pallet, or, their pallet, and has sliced a bit of your upper arm. It's a very, very sensitive spot, not to be spliced, not for the easy part of the slicing. Now, we are... And before we turn it back to our champions, I shall remind those of you who have seen the show before, and inform those of you who have never seen the show before, about the way that you can participate in the Gauntlet. Now, if you wish to help our heroes in their quest, you may donate 25 of your Earth dollars for a hashtag potion. If you wish to hinder them, you may donate 25 of your Earth dollars for a hashtag trap. And I will pull from my fun little pieces of paper to determine what kinds of actions befall them. Now, if you would like your own idea to influence the game, you may donate 50 of your Earth dollars for a hashtag custom trap or a hashtag custom potion, and then it will be forever entered into the deck on these shiny neon pieces of paper. Ooh, very special. These are all things that you out there have written down. Yes, perhaps that interests you. Now, if you have decided that you want to break the fabric of space-time itself and inject such an insane amount of twist and turn that it is outside of the normal rule set, you may donate 75 of your Earth dollars for a hashtag Uber trap named for someone who was watching the show but now is watching the Earth film, The Woman of Wonder. Now, that is what happens, and if we reach our... I'll tell you about that a little bit later. Now, that is what is going on. Things are happening. You are influencing them as they fall into place. We move now back to Triss. To Triss, it is your turn.
right. Who is nearby? I don't want to get super close, but I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Yeah, you don't have to be close. You've got
I'm gonna
magic
be there,
now.
and I'm gonna use my magic missile again on this little shorty right there. Sorry about that. I'll need that. 4 plus 1, 15.
15.
4 plus 1 times 3. 1 plus 1
15. Well, right on the bean, the 15 brings the steam. You have destroyed it.
Oh my goodness. This is very successful so far. And once we're done with this room, we're done, right?
No, we gotta keep going.
Once you're done with this room, you get to go home. If by home, I mean you have much more violent quests.
By home, you mean hell.
That's what you do.
Have you met my mother?
Oh.
4 skulls.
I think I liked her quite a bit.
That's a
Down
zinger.
the board, right, get yours. Lovely. Lovely. 100 down.
I super believe in you.
Thank you. I'm going to go. Can I go over the fountain or do I have to go around the fountain?
You can go over it.
Oh, good. So I'm going to go over here to this one in
Plop.
the fountain. And I'm going to use a previous kind of attack that I used to use. Huh?
Oh, damn it.
A goblin cultist wearing a robe of eyes burst into the room and heralds the coming of the all-seeing Lord of Destruction and cast forth a hashtag trap.
Sick.
Rude.
My goodness.
Suddenly,
I like the sound of him. I might ask him out,
the
actually.
goblin
Yeah?
coordinator have slipped
Why not?
through.
If I don't kill him first.
And suddenly,
Either
in
way.
that moment, yes,
Right.
Very
Mantis.
daring.
goblin cultists. Cultists wearing a robe of eyes. A
Cold.
robe made entirely of eyes.
Wait, eyes or ice?
Eyes.
They make
Oh.
wonderful jelly when they're mashed.
Yeah, but
I
it would not
see
do really well for a
what you're
fabric.
saying.
I've worked with brocade and I thought
wearing
that was
Looking at
really
you, kid.
Yes.
He's wearing his food.
Yes, and they are sewn
Didn't
together.
get it in his mouth,
But in the
did
way
he?
that you can still tell they are eyes, but they are the heralds of the all-seeing Lord of Destruction. Who I believe, unless Trogath believes otherwise, is the Dark Lord Kratos Raktok, who marches closer to your doorstep every day. For every breath that you take, he comes near, going through all of your shepherds' pantries and taking their sticks and sheep shearing equipment. But for now, a trap. To who? Let us find out. The dice of destiny shall decide.
Spoiler alert, Lady Graham.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Up, 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 up. Oh.
Oh.
Up.
Whammies.
It is Oh, Jesus. More things. Romello Jones.
Hashtag trap Romello Jones wishes to trap whomever destroyed his likeness. Romello Jones had achieved permanent hashtag buff juicy dude status gold plated even. Romello Jones will be rise again. Romello Jones.
George, what have you done?
No, George.
I believe that it was George that slayed Romello Jones' statue.
Freed him.
He
Was
just
it
wanted
that
to go to the
release?
bathroom.
I've told him a million times, we don't believe in bathrooms. We just believe in doing what you need to do. You
In
know
your
what I mean?
pants.
Or, you know.
I can hold it. It's fine.
This is hold it if you must. Sometimes when I don't want to expel my own collections, I just think that they're not there, and then I don't
I'm gonna
notice
try
what
that.
happens. And then I don't notice what happens. But alas, the first dangers go to you, Triss.
Uh-oh.
And the second to you. Now.
What, to who? To me?
No. You're clear. Andromeda and Lady Graham are clear. But the poisons that
Sick.
befall you, there are traps. There are traps. The first is to Triss, decided by the goblin wearing eyes, who summons forth the dangers of Krathicus Raktok. Now you receive an extra brutal serpents. Now, in that moment, each of the eyes do open up, and from each pupil of the eye comes a snake, a serpent that is as thin as a normal number 2 pencil, and they latch upon your arms. And you take a 1d12 of damage, but in that moment, the blood, the venom that squirts out of their pointy fangs does burn all the rest of your party members, who take 48 plus 15 of damage. I will roll for it.
Oh, goodness.
48 plus 15?
A 4d8.
Oh, they're like 48 plus 15.
So
I'm like, well,
6
this game's
times
over.
4, I believe, is 24?
We all take 24 damage?
No, you
No.
all take 39 damage.
39 damage?
Wait, what?
We all take a lot.
That's quite a lot
How
of
did,
damage.
how did they get more damage than I did?
No, and you also take that.
What? No.
Yes.
39.
Well.
I'm unconscious. Bullocks.
You mean dead?
This is a bit.
the term.
Am I dead?
Dead!
That's not how this works.
It is how it works. The Gauntlet is a violent game of death and destruction.
Don't you have to get a certain negative before you?
Not in the gauntlet.
Nope, it is full of
That's a bit of a
bloodshed.
drag.
Call it all you like. Call it from the grave. Who will hear you? Not Romello Jones, that's for sure. For his spirit lives on.
I'll miss you.
Yes, And
I'd say the
We
same.
zapped them yet?
What time, Ted?
No.
we have not zapped them yet. Now,
Oh, goody.
I
if
thought
any
I'd
of you,
get over there first.
is everybody else dead or they're just kneeling to do their detection?
I still have 11.
All right. Lovely. Now, if
I mean,
any
I'm
of you
still
kind
alive.
souls at home would like to subscribe to the channel, it will grant a resurrection spell that might bring Triss back to life. If not, then our necromancers will have to do it themselves, and our necromancers are very, very slow because it's all we can afford.
Or if you want
We pay them in gold, but they can't spend it.
What's your idea?
I feel like making people
No,
subscribe.
if you just want to give us like some cool potions and stuff, we'll do some wicked cool sword tricks for you. There you go. Yeah, he can't do that. I can do that. He can't do that.
Alas,
You're
but
gonna
now,
trap me now because
before
I'm
the
being cocky.
before the zaps of the cloud do come forth, I believe that there is a potion in store from Romello Jones's spirit that comes to you, George. And it was not your fault. I mean, you were doing what you had to do, but Romello Jones does not adhere to the rules of men. No, Romello Jones is someone who believes that he must do what he must do, and in that moment, this is what happens. A freezing, cursed pollen.
Oh, you're allergic to pollen.
Yes.
And it's
Yes,
cold.
you smell it. It makes you sneeze a bit. Now, if you can pass a 15 reflex save, you will save yourself from the curse.
You
But
can
if
do it,
not-
George.
But if not, I will describe the dangers that will befall you. Let us see if you can get away from the cursed pollen. For the flower comes forward like a Venus flytrap with life of its own. It comes to you, it sprouts out with little spores that do.
It is a 17.
A 17, he has survived.
Hooray!
He has survived.
Those
There
are
they
good
go.
odds.
All right.
Yeah.
And in
was
that
good.
moment, as the spores do come forward, you use your breath control to swarm the spores into a tiny little bubble that you then flick like this. And then it flies away. It flies away, but then it reminds you as you all watch the bubble go forward that, of course, there is a dark rain cloud that will be following us for the rest of the game. Now, who will get zapped by the cloud this round? The dice of chance shall let us know. Shabao. Dromeda.
Oh no!
I believe it falls onto you. And in this moment, it is a little dark rain cloud hovering above the honey tree.
Is it the D6?
The d6 of the damage that will come.
I mean, at least this won't wipe you out.
No, it won't wipe me out, but it is gonna hurt.
But I bet some really nice people are probably gonna give you a potion so you don't die.
I don't know. Sometimes it happens, and should I go ahead?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
It's
5.
5 damage dealt. Yes, though it hovers over the honey tree, it is not honey that falls from the sky.
It's the bear.
It is golden lava.
Golden lava.
Yes, golden lava. Edible, delicious, but fiery and burning, and it bubbles your flesh.
Oh,
Oh,
ow.
although it does okay for Lady Graham gets sort of like the backwash of it. And it doesn't
I
hurt
do.
her.
It
It's pretty good, right?
reminds me of home a bit.
It
Lovely.
tasted good, but it was very spicy.
The molten honey. Yes, Ion Tiki, it is the molten honey. Now we move along. For keep in mind, the wizard Triss has fallen dead from the curses that you have sent. And now we move to you, Dromeda, as you step forward to try to clear the room of the remaining champions.
12 and 12. 24.
24, you have killed the next creature.
No, I have to roll I can hit it.
Oh, you've hit it, yes.
So, I'm gonna hit it with a joke, which is,
Oh, yes, please, tell us the joke.
you're a statue and you're looking into a pond. You must be thinking, still, statues think deep. And we'll see if he thinks that's funny. A 4? It's not very funny.
Plus something?
Oh, 4 plus,
Baha!
plus 8. 4 plus 8 is 12.
Whoever's dead should have a resurrection and a hashtag potion.
Oh, man! I'm working on it, all in due time.
So she'll get the potion when she's back to life. Now, Nopsy, how very kind of you to send the dead help. But alas, a potion of this nature will come and be given to her, but a potion is not one to bring one back to life. Only a resurrection spell may do so, but there will be a potion awaiting the wizard upon her resurrection, which is coming soon. Or is it? Suspense, suspense. It's real magic! Ah! So hold on, everything you said again?
12.
You killed it!
Hooray!
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 That's nice, George.
Yes, I believe that was...
2 skulls.
2 skulls! 2 skulls that you have done for slaying the creature known as Cronan the Crusher.
And it wasn't a very good joke either.
Well, it was good enough.
It's all in the eye of the beholder.
Oh.
I mean,
thank
I didn't
you.
terribly think it was funny, but he did.
He
And that's
did.
what matters.
You know, there's not a lot of humor in a dungeon like this.
I mean, I'm sure he was extremely bored. There's no Netflix. There's just
No.
chilling in the silence.
Just looking into a pool all the time. Oh, he's dead.
Yes, for
There
you
was
to
so much
see.
for that.
Baha! Baha!
The cloud begins to think you're not taking it seriously enough.
Oh, does
It
it?
becomes angry and calls its big brother to help.
Oh.
They combine to form the cursed Super Thundercloud of Doom. Random players now take 4d6 damage each turn.
Oh, Lordy.
I'm
The
sorry.
cloud has become angry. The cloud has become angry like some kind of rabbit protecting its carrots from tigers. Yes.
That's-
Saying, hey, you, don't eat that. That's not yours. And it has grown. It has grown in size and strength, and it is now a cursed super cloud of doom. And every turn now, you must see if the dice of destiny decides whether.
Oh! Dice Destiny says no.
That was. I have plenty of dice, and I do drop them often. Now, that will be instated in the next round. For Pandolfo Malatesta has deemed it so. A sage from the realm known as Earth, one who is dark, who is dangerous, who is willing to make dark things happen. Words, repeating them, saying them a lot. Sometimes there's only so many words in the world, you know? Anywho, alas, it is known, it is done, it shall occur. You know what? Actually, we're just going to do it once right now, just to get things flowing. All right, so the dice of destiny will determine as the crowd doth grow bigger. You see within it, it has a face in it, a face of that angry rabbit, and it falls to you, Dromeda.
No.
It falls to you.
I don't like rabbit clouds.
Now 4d6, I'll roll it for you. I'm going to roll.
Is this how much damage the rabbit's gonna do to me?
It is.
It's gonna really hurt.
There are 4d6 in my hand.
There's really no way out of this. I died.
13.
Yeah, I died.
She's dead!
Goodbye. Hopefully I'll come back and sing something.
Ah, the death that has fallen upon her in that moment, the cloud of the angry rabbit has sent forth carrots as though they were spears, and in that moment the tiny little gnome is skewered by the carrots as if they were arrows. But no, they were not arrows, they were just carrots falling out of the cloud.
Oh.
But now,
Do we like the gnomes?
Yes?
we move on to you. For only 2 party members remain living, while 1 wizard is being worked on by the necromancer. 1 gnome is being worked on, but is second in line. And now we turn to Lady
the gnome.
Graham
Oh,
to
you are a
see
gnome.
what damages she can deal to the remaining champion.
It's not a ghost hand. I was taken down by snakes, so it's.
Ah, it's a
On the
snake.
round.
It's a snake hand. It's a snake hand. Lovely. All right, it's on to you now.
Okay.
It's on to you, Lady Graham. Will you step forward? Will you approach these?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. So this dude, he's a bit not good. I kind of don't care for him in the light of all my friends being murdered. I'm gonna just,
friends.
do like a really sick, like sword move, like got. He's a little scared, but it's okay. And I'm just gonna like kind of pogo stick it into his eyeball, and we're gonna see what happens, guys. I mean, it's 2, but plus 16 is 18, so like I'm just like
Strike.
killing the game.
Strike is done. Yeah, no, it hits
Oh
it.
yeah, it's a.
Now let's see if you smash it to the ground.
No, I think that was her smashing to the ground.
All right, got 18. Yeah.
Wait, was that your?
Oh yeah.
That was your
I mean, you
roll
were-
to hit. Yeah, you've hit it. You've
Yeah.
hit. You've hit. Now you must roll for damage.
Oh, okay. Which one?
Oh no, you were rolling your damage instead of rolling your hit. Your hit is
8. Yeah.
well. Wait, yeah,
Oh, it's plus
a
18.
D20 plus 18.
Oh, well in that
And then
case.
I mean, regardless, you're probably
It's-
gonna hit these
yeah,
because
it-
they've got a very low AC.
Oh, so 5 plus 18 is 23.
23. Well, lovely. Anyhow, it has crumbled.
Good.
It has crumbled before you.
I think our
You and
corpses are turning into gold statues
No!
too. So there's
Slowly.
No!
Yes,
No!
slowly you see that the corpses of your friends on the ground are becoming gold. Now, roll for skulls.
6!
6 gold, boy!
All right, we're on the upswing, guys. We're on the upswing.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, now Lady Graham and George, the man known as George, just thought he was in line to use the restroom and is still holding in his urine as though it was some kind of poison power fluid.
Like a brine in which you
I
make
can
pickles.
hold it in a little longer.
But a little bit longer!
Just a little bit longer.
Hold a little longer, will last a little longer, burn a little longer.
And I say, hey, my bladder is full. Your life is empty.
Ah, ooh,
Yeah.
very
You
hurt.
were you
a
a
little
poet?
bit of pee dribbled down my left leg.
Just a bit, just a droplet,
A little bit, a respectable amount.
just a tiny droplet.
Respectable amount.
And I believe this statue is right curious. There was this one time that we did a Gauntlet show, and there was this one hero with nice hair and a beard that kind of looked like yours. What was his name?
Like me, master?
Yeah, he looked like you, but it wasn't you. He was like a champion of the Gauntlet. Do you remember what his
Was
name
it
was?
Rye Furious, my cousin?
Yes, it was Rye Furious. Yes, his cousin Rye Furious, the Gauntlet statue. Rye Furious.
15 points of damage.
Ah, and Rye Furious has fallen before you. He has been killed. He has been slain. He is dead.
He is dead and a little wet.
A little bit. So now roll for skulls and let's leave this room. Let us leave this cursed
6.
room.
All of them.
6 skulls to the board, right to the.
Yes, master, and I'm happy to say our necromancers have recalibrated their spells.
Ah, suddenly springing forth. Oh, with one hand. What happened? Triss, you have returned.
Oh, hello.
That was not pleasant.
What did you see on the other side?
See your mother?
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman, how's he doing?
Who is that?
Lovely.
He's a Earth wizard
Lovely human.
who, like, people thought was mean, but then he turned out was actually mean, but full of good intentions. Now, is he doing all right?
I mean, he's in heaven, yeah. At least I
Heaven?
think that's where I was.
Wait.
Maybe not.
Heaven?
Oh no, that's dangerous.
A heavenly dimension?
All right, where's Elf in here?
So now you have swept clean the room. Now, you must leave it. Do you dare the dangers of the long hallway? Or would you like to chance it with a jump into the Fountain of Skulls?
All right.
Maybe make a decision as a team.
What do you guys think? Because I mean, like, hallway, it'd be really easy to get blocked in and get our shit kicked in. I mean, our stuff kicked in.
Yes, and fancy little jig music plays while.
But also, like, if it's the skull, like, found in the skulls, would that mean that we could get like, a lot of skulls from there? What do you think?
You know what?
It looks pretty schollish.
I feel like if you go through good snake, if you go through water, I feel like certain things should dissipate and not be able to follow you scientifically.
This is a cursed, dire storm cloud, if that's what you're hinting at.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really just
the
not fair.
cloud.
Wait, how
comes-
much
the,
life
the
do I
cloud's
actually
hanging
have?
out.
You get it all back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the cloud's hanging out. That's just happening.
It's gonna die a lot. You know what? I'm down for like leaping in.
Yeah.
Into
why
the
not?
flames.
Put your
So you
hand
jump.
into
Just jump.
the fire.
You all jump into the fountain of skulls,
I'll
and then
take you with us,
suddenly
Dromeda.
you do swirl within as though you were in an earth toilet, and then papa!
There's toilet.
While
They took my
while
corpse.
I did.
yes,
I took
yes,
you with
yes.
us.
Triss has you over her shoulder because
like
you're a
you.
very,
You're very
tiny
small.
gnome. And so now you
Small,
have
S-M-O-L.
fallen into the heat area where suddenly the music is nice. It feels as though you're in a pub. Are you in a pub? Are you in your past or in your future? It is hard to tell, for none know what is present, what is future, and what is now and here and real when crossing paths with Vidarax, the Time Bender.
I feel like a pub is always in my past and in my future.
Vidarax, the Time Bender. Yes. La ba ba ba. Suddenly, hello. Do you enjoy the skills that I have learned? But I've gone to futures where weaponry is obsolete, and where the only things that you use to best each other is the skill of the fiddle. And then Vidarax just is sitting there playing this manic fiddle.
Whoa.
Now, as you know, in many realms, fiddles are played by dark and demonic beings, and it is no different with Vidarax. For Vidarax is of all different dimensions at once. What does that mean? We'll figure it out as it goes along.
Sounds very uncomfortable, really.
Yes, yes. Now, alas!
Potion.
Oh yes, you have a potion waiting for you.
I was dead.
And then there is
I was
a-
dead at
and
the
then-
time. But
Just so you know, Vidarax is really hard to freaking kill. He's kind of a pain in the ass.
Vidarax is what? Baha! Baha!
A goblin string band rises from the depths below
Sick.
and plays joyous tunes with Vidarax. They live for this.
all right.
Lovely. Oh no, Vidarax suddenly is surrounded by a wonderful band, each of them having their own various fiddle. One of them a mandolin, one of them a classic violin, one of them a skindolin, which is like a violin but made of skin.
Ew.
Now, yeah, read your
Ew.
potion.
Guardian angel, auto raise from dead upon death. That would be very helpful.
Yes. Ooh, good.
I think I'm supposed to be resurrected.
Oh yes, use your magics, wizard. Would you not use it to resurrect this creature?
No, he told you that before he
Oh,
did
the
that.
necromancer.
He
Yes.
told you that before.
I'm just trying
you're
to-
not getting that out of me.
I'm just trying to
That's
give you
the
like I'm
matter.
just trying to give you like an active moment.
No, you were trying to take away my ability to rise from the dead.
Ah, you got me.
And
Suddenly,
insulting you by saying you're not active.
suddenly,
I know.
spring-
Rude. I did just die.
springing forth. Oh please, springing forth becomes Dromeda the gnome, dancing to the sweet sounds of Vidarax and his cool band.
The music brought me out of my death state.
What did you see on the other side?
Healing does the power of music is
You know, every time I've died, I always go to the same place. And it's where I was born, under the acorn moon. And there's lots of foxes, and sometimes there's little bunnies and various nice things to eat. It's very pleasant.
Yes.
How many times have you died?
Oh, 327.
And I wonder,
Well, you look great.
Thank you.
I wonder which of your deaths was your favorite.
Oh,
Vidarax says.
it has to be the time when I went swimming in a vat of chocolate pudding and took a breath by accident, but it was so delicious.
Ah, yes,
Ways to go.
Oh, for sure, there definitely are.
Yes,
that
would be. Oh, Baha! 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 Hark!
A hashtag potion for George, now with minty fresh meat flavors.
Ah, George, drink of you the juice, for you have a friend out there in
Take
the
the one
realm
that
of
looks like
Earth.
piss.
Yeah.
Please drink
Yeah. Yes, I believe that is definitely. I believe that is definitely not anything but Gauntlet grog.
Wow. Does taste like it.
Well, you see, I mean, technically, there is nothing cleaner to drink than urine. It's less poisonous than apple juice. Now, that is proven. It is proven, for I have said it. Spread it on the internet. Tell of your friends. Tell your friends to feed it to their spouses.
sanitary.
Now, come, George. Pee where you wish, as though it were the ocean, and now must you pull of a potion, parchment potion. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it's a nice
What
rhyme.
I always do in the ocean,
What is that?
I pee in it.
Ah, yeah. The ocean. The ocean.
Not in pools though, right?
For the ocean forgives all,
I
yet
know.
ends all.
Don't go in it.
For in the land of Deros there are 10 oceans, stacked on top of each other. Like
How
a
do you know?
sandwich.
Which one is which if they're all stacked?
Well, there's Ocean Martha, then Ocean Borrego, and then Ocean Toffee, then Ocean Smith, then Ocean Free Me, and then Ocean Rathu, and Ocean Mahouthfoof. Don't you know?
Say this all again.
And then there's
I
three
didn't,
more.
I didn't hear. I didn't
Because
hear.
there were 10.
I believe it was.
All the way to the beginning. I'm sorry, I wasn't.
I'm sorry, what was your question?
I like-
You now, read your thing!
Yes, it is the taste of excitement. 1d12 hit points restored, plus 1 extra attack, and feels good.
Sweet.
You see, it is not all blood and danger in the gauntlet. Sometimes you have yourself a little bit of a good time, right? Now, please, roll of your restoration points. Aha! A subscriber!
Subscriber.
Ah, lovely. Thank you.
Great. What was
That was
that?
fun.
There was one Earth group known as Ripley in Prague.
Ah,
I
Ripley.
know them.
Oh, Ripley. How wonderful. Thank you for joining us at Hyper RPG, a place that is full of you sometimes. Thank you so much. Lovely indeed. Now, you roll for your restoration, and then we will get back to business as usual.
It's a 6.
6 points come back.
Hooray.
Lovely. So, in the corner. Aha, yes?
And we got the storm cloud.
No, we did not. We did not.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Rycurious, for paying attention. Rome. I'm afraid that it is hitting you, Dramata.
No! At least I'm all the way healed.
Yes, you are all the way healed, but only for the moment, right before the rain cloud doth follow on top of you, and then suddenly a creature comes forth. And it is not quite an elephant, no, it is something a little different, and pronounced a little differently. It is called a Weffel Rump. And a Weffel Rump comes forward, and its teeth are not in its mouth, but in its nose, and it just lashes onto your face and shakes you around. It shakes you around because you are so tiny, and it doesn't care, and you take. And so,
1 damage.
You should have worn a
no,
helmet.
you get 4 times.
Yeah.
4 times. 1.
Plus.
Ow, 3, 4,
total.
3. Oh no, 4.
11 damage dealt.
Ow, good.
And it throws you right to the edge of the fire lava, but you don't quite get burned, for your friends stop you and they care about you.
How does it eat though if it has its teeth in its nose?
Through its nose.
Oh, so the nose is kind of like its mouth.
Well, what it
Or
does
does it
is
not have a mouth?
well, what it does is it chews with its nose and then it swallows through its nose, and the nose is connected to the mouth. Don't you know?
Well, yeah, but you don't put food up your nose in order to
Well,
eat it.
you don't.
You
Well, because
could.
where you put,
I've accidentally
where you
got
put
orange juice up
food-
there and it's not pleasant.
The
so
place where you put the food is your
Purposely
is
putting
what
anything
is
up.
then called the mouth.
Yeah,
Yes, it all.
that's
it all.
just basic science.
It all goes to the same place, the shoulder stomach, right? Now,
I mean, you can put food anywhere, really. Never mind.
yeah, sometimes I step on food just to feel what it feels like. Don't you? Or are you some kind of fancy-to-do person? Now, remind me, whose turn is it?
Did you go? Did you go?
George got a potion.
No, Vidarax
Vidarax.
kind of like popped up and
Back
he's
at
like,
the
hey, I
top.
got a band. You guys want to join my band? And we're
Okay,
like,
oh,
I
yeah,
don't know, man.
so-
Like, maybe we want to join the band, but like, I don't play an instrument.
Well, you
I
must.
do.
You do play an instrument? Well, let's hope
join
that you
band.
can join Vidarax in his band.
I don't want to join, but I probably will play some music.
Lovely. Well, Vidarax's band is mostly a string organization. There's no singer, so there is an opening. But of course, if you join Vidarax's band, the only danger is that you can never leave it.
Why would you
What
want
if he
to?
joins our band?
Yeah, we're pretty.
You could perhaps start your own band, and there could be a battle of the bands.
Yes.
Will there be a battle of the bands in the realm of lava, where Vidarax the Time Bender is getting used to his what was it called? A skinolin?
It's like skin
Skinolin, the violin
Skinolin?
made entirely of
It's
flesh.
Just, it can't be practical.
Not really.
Well, you know, magic does a lot of things.
It's kind of like flippity floppity.
Ah!
Subscriber.
Welcome, Mr. Peterbed.
Uh-oh.
Too much dancing.
Welcome, Mr. Peterbed, to Hyper RPG. We are pleased that you have joined us. You are watching the Gauntlet, a game of danger and violence. Now, whose was it? Rai, do you know?
We hadn't really done anything.
Oh, so it was on Teams.
It's time for Vidarax to get...
Ah, but again.
Subscriber.
It's gonna become a different show by the end.
I think once they know that there's dancing, it's so much more fun.
And that was actually also Mr. Peterbed.
Double Peterbed?
Double Peterbed!
Double Peterbed, because why have one Peterbed when you can have a million? I mean, two. That was the natural thing to say, but it felt like I should say something else. It was like, should I say this? No, I should say a million. Lovely, welcome. Do I see that another thing has come in, or has it not? Aha!
What is happening?
Aha!
The Goblin String Band brings out a makeshift amplifier and turns it to 11.
Oh, yes.
Let's count it as a potion. They didn't say what they wanted it for, but I feel bad about the thundercloud business.
And the thundercloud is tough. What happens is you're soothed. And while Vidarax is taking you back to a time earlier, into all of your childhoods, when you felt safe, when you felt like the world could only be for fun, before you knew about sort of dangers and health problems, and everything was easy, and a common cold was the worst you would find, and suddenly, yes?
Is that what everyone else's childhood is like? You guys have never had a bad childhood?
I was always fearful. I mean, until I stopped being fearful and just started killing stuff. I got my first kill at the ripe old age of 2.
Yes, you remember that. That means you were remembering someone else's childhood.
I think I need to go have a good talk with my mother
Oh,
and
no.
maybe a doctor after this.
Yes, well, if all the doctors are still alive. For Kraticus Raktok marches down every day, and he kills doctors first, just so no one can patch up the wounds of his victims.
That's against the Geneva Convention.
Well, the Geneva Convention is being ignored. Everybody's withdrawing from it. It's ancient.
This is just too real. It's very upsetting.
For a piece of paper means nothing when there are weapons on the line.
It's supposed to be fun, guys. It's supposed to be fun. Fantasy, not real world, not real.
Yes. But now I'm afraid it is real, for the potion of help has come to you now, Lady Graham.
What? Really? Wow. Okay.
You got a potion. Don't forget to drink of the Gauntlet grog, guzzle it down.
I like this one.
Yes, pick the green.
Pick the green one.
Green, like the color of a four-leaf clover, full of luck and destiny. Now, come.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. I think more of that.
Potion parchment. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, oh, that sounds like a good one. What does it say?
Ooh, I like that.
What you got?
It's very you.
Oh boy, skull smoothie.
Ooh.
Right? Is that not me? Is that? I
very
guess
you.
I used the force and I picked it out. Gain 2 D12 skulls.
That is good.
Oh.
Thanks,
Roll
man.
leaf skulls.
Whoa.
2 D12, so I get to roll this twice.
Very exciting. This is a great
Roll
development.
my dice.
Whoa.
Whoa, George! Wanna blow on it again?
Yeah.
Oh, we get to do it again.
2! I know, that's still good though.
That's
It's still
great.
good. You know, so now we
14
blow
total
something
skulls
twice.
to the board, right?
Very
there.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ah, lovely. How wonderful. Now, the band is playing nicely. Now, Vidarax has generally been someone to just kind of rip out the fabric of your minds. But currently, it seems as though he's too busy just grooving with the band.
Yeah, man.
Now,
Maybe
we
he's
move
just-
to you.
Well, I can't help but notice
misunderstood.
this has literally no limitations on it, and it just says make an enemy friendly.
Yes,
So can I keep him friendly?
Friendly towards you, yes.
Brilliant!
So, Vidarax is unable to attack you.
Oh, that's
just
nice.
you. Or all of us.
No,
just me
her.
apparently. But there's no limitation on it at least. So I'd like, let's try it.
Yeah, so Vidarax only wishes to soothe you. But that's not your only turn. You can also
Oh, that's right. I can also do things. I want to.
This is very exciting.
He's very ugly. I'm going to go.
yes, it was 14 skulls to the board.
You know, being in a lava world always reminds me of
I'm
volcanoes.
going to.
As it should, yes.
See, burning hands would do nothing. Neither would a fireball. We're in the wrong place for that. We should have gone to the ice place. My bad. I'm going to magic missile him.
Yes, who? Who? Vidarax?
No. Him.
He's
leaving me alone. I'm not going to attack him
You're
right
going
now.
to attack the minions.
Yes. 1 + 1 is 2 times 3 is 6.
6! Ah, you have killed it.
No!
Your magic missile has exploded it.
4 skulls.
4 skulls to the
Very
board.
good.
Right, curious. Now we move to you, Dromedar.
Oh, wonderful.
You are back
I
to
did
life.
want to say that I don't know if it's yet time for it, but I know that the cloud is looking at us kind of funny.
Ah, the cloud. Have we done the cloud yet?
I mean, it attacked me recently.
Oh, I do hear some thunder rumbling.
Oh, the cloud is rumbling.
I'll just get let me get my turn out first. 12 and 12, so 24 to hit, so I hit it, yes. Oh, what am I hitting?
Who are you
I'm way
going
over
for?
here.
Do you go to Vidarax the Time Bender?
No, I'm over
Currently
Who's
deep
it?
within a
Is this
Skindalin
Vidarax here?
solo.
That's that.
All right, I'll take this guy over here.
Do it.
All right, so. Oh wait, wait! I want to sing a song. I want to inspire everyone to have courage. So actually, I want to roll a d20 plus 9. So I did that, but I'll do it again. 11 and 9 is 19 to perform a song.
Great.
Do I get to do it?
Do it, right? How
And
does that
then
work?
team gains plus 2 to hit and damage for up to 6 rounds.
For 6 rounds.
So.
Lovely, I like that.
Say that again.
So, team gains plus 2 to hit and damage for up to 6 rounds.
Holy wow.
That's a lot of counting.
That's a lot.
Sweet!
And so the determination, right curious, how do we know whether or not the bard's skill is effective?
She has succeeded in her perform check by beating the DC of to pass.
Ah,
Roll
so
it
there
for
you go.
effective.
So everyone gets +2 to hit, +2 damage in everything.
As long as I'm singing, and I can stop singing at any point.
So you must sing continuously.
That is the theory.
Well,
We have to
let's
sing everything
see
now.
it.
Here we are in a lava world. Everything is hot. It's very, very hot. I don't like it. No, I do not. I'll just keep singing while you do your thinging. Here I am singing along with the band.
Okay.
She joins the band. She joins Vidarax in his band.
Would you call it hot in here? I'd say it's more like fierce miles.
Yes, fierce
So,
man
I'm
indeed.
gonna just go ahead and
Now
attack
you,
this
now
guy.
you find people of Earth. You can name Vidarax's band, and if I will keep my eye out on your ideas, pick the one I think is right.
So since I get +2 to hit, and I already have a +18 to hit, do I really even need to roll? So I'm
If you're
getting a
attacking
20.
Vidarax, yes, but if you're
Well,
a
I mean,
+18, you can
this,
just
like,
attack.
this
I mean,
little
you
dude-
instantly slay a minion.
They're doing that thingy right
Yeah,
there.
if you want to instantly slay a minion, you don't need to roll.
Yeah, I want to do
You
that.
want to do that? Well, you've done it.
An instant slay, a very nice slay for an instant slay.
So is he's dead, huh? He's done? Cool.
Good job, Change.
Thank you very much.
One.
One skull to the board, right? Now on to you, George, with your bicycle
To
helmet.
George, the guy that just joined our party today.
Now,
Where do you go, George? To the minions or to Vidarax, the time and
I am going straight to the mouths of doom.
to the mouth of doom.
Vidarax, its attacks are very vicious. Vidarax, he doesn't like to do the dishes. Vidarax, when he smacks, it
I
really
will empty
itches.
your bladder.
Well,
Boom. 8 plus 12.
Plus
That's 22 total.
22 plus your 2,
Plus my 2.
with your 2
Yeah.
is total.
With
damage.
my 2.
Afraid it misses.
Oh no!
It just misses.
I'll do it again.
Vidarax, his attacks
Oh,
are very vicious.
you're a fighter?
Vidarax,
Okay.
when he smacks, he never misses.
12 plus 9 plus 2. That's 23.
It's a hit.
Yes!
To George, the man with the sword.
D10.
You're kind of giving me a very Toby from Sweeney Todd sort of vibe right now.
5.
Nothing's gonna harm you.
That-
Not while I'm singing.
What are you
14
doing?
points.
14 damage. Tell us, what does it do to Vidarax?
I can visibly see 3 drops of pee enter. No, exit him.
Where? From his ears?
Ew.
Eyes.
His eyes?
The
Those
one.
eyes are crying.
Yep.
Ah, the eyes. How damaging and dark.
But I have one extra attack.
Use it if you like.
I will go for it.
Against Vidarax, the Time Bender.
Indeed. 11 plus 12, 20. Yeah, 23, 25.
25.
Yes.
It's a hit.
Oh,
You have
it's George,
struck
it's George.
Vidarax.
George with the sword, the guy that just
Yet
joined us
again.
today.
He really needs to pee. He really needs to pee.
Is that real?
Huh?
You actually need to.
No.
No, you know.
Part of your.
Master, it's all an act.
I just wanted to make sure that it was comfortable.
I don't understand. I'm an actual gnome.
It's 14 points.
14 damage again. Double 14s.
Double 14s. That's basically 28.
Yes.
How many hit points does this dude have?
Quite a few.
Lot.
Quite a few for his Vidarax. He is made of the future and the past.
And then it feels good.
Ah.
So for just a moment, I don't need to pee anymore.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, that
there
has
you go.
connotations.
See, these potions and these potions help the party after all, everyone at home. And everyone screaming in the stands, mostly goblins, a few halflings, some dwarves. But alas, Don't forget about the cloud.
The cloud.
Ah, the cloud hits you again, Dromeda.
No! Oh, Dad, I'm singing to you. Don't hit me like you like to do.
But in
I'll
that-
sing at you until you stop. Please don't hit me. Please stop.
It for a moment you think it isn't. But then a tiger springs out. A tiger whose limbs are so stretchy and bouncy that it rips around and slaps.
Lots of animals hidden in this cloud.
I never knew there were so many animals in a cloud.
Yes,
Like
it's
a
a
Sarah
cloud
McLachlan
full of
commercial.
animals.
In the arms of a cloud.
Now roll here. I'll roll for you.
Callback
I'll
to
roll.
the 90s.
6.
6. All right, great. Well, you keep going. Keep going.
How many?
4 times. So 3 more times.
1.
7.
4.
11.
6.
17 damage
Ow.
dealt. The tiger does bounce onto your limbs,
Ow.
mostly upon its tail.
Ugh.
And it just bounces, boom, bang, pang, pang, and it sings a song to you, and it says, "The most wonderful thing about murdering your enemies is that it is not exclusive. Everyone can do it, for good people have enemies as well. Now feel the wrath of my elastic tail." And by that point, they're done with the song.
That
Well, that's the song.
escalated
And,
very quickly.
and,
How many
and now-
was it again?
17.
17. Oh, no.
17.
This game is mean. It makes you do so much more.
Alas, all right, now, Vidarax. I see that my music is not being appreciated. And if my music is not to be appreciated, then perhaps a twisting of your psyche would help. And in that moment, Vidarax does take your mind and regresses it 2 years and let's see if it works. And in that, it will be painful because a mind must keep aligned with its proper body, and if it doesn't stay perfectly in tune, then it is going to rip out of your head just a little bit.
Oh, that explains so many people.
But it is a natural one, and Vidarax was so consumed.
Oh
A
boy.
bit worried about that
Oh
one.
boy.
But alas, there are, how many minions are left? Can you help me? I can't see from over here.
1, 2. No,
No,
1.
that's me.
There's
That's
that
you.
guy over there.
Where?
This one.
Yes. So
No,
2.
that's not a minion.
Oh, that's Vidrax, and that's
So just one.
one minion.
1 minion
Count it.
Just one?
chilling in the pool of lava.
Is the loneliest minion you've ever met. 2.
Ah,
I'm
and
not
it
better
hits.
than 1.
It hits you all, but for how much damage? Let us see. 3. 3 damage dealt to
3.
3! 3 damage dealt to all in the realm. Yes, scream for them. We turn to you now.
Well, I think that was very rude, so I'm going to magic missile his face off.
Yay!
Vidarax?
And I am still
Oh,
singing.
no.
I am
He
still
likes me
singing.
still right
Yeah,
now.
yes, yeah,
Look
he-
at Lee.
Oh yeah, you don't take any of the damage I just described.
No, you said it was the minion.
Oh right. That was
Minion
not
would
fair.
hit
Yep,
me.
Vidarax had a 1.
I'm
Yep.
paying more attention.
Yes, yes,
Maybe
yes.
I should be the wizard running this
Yeah,
gauntlet.
you possibly should.
Fireworks!
Wait.
2 plus 2 is 4 times 3 is 12.
12. Oh, you have slain it. Oh, it is crumbled.
My song
In that
has
moment,
to kill
its
that
chest.
guy.
2 skulls for the chest
I
of
do not
cave
know
within.
why. Alright, I'm gonna stop singing now. Because I'm getting a bit tired of it.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
please.
even factor in the fact she was singing.
Oh,
I mean, I killed it anyway.
it worked. It
It
worked.
just sounded like natural speech to the rest.
Alright, I'm gonna come up here and attack Vidarax a bit.
It was 2 skulls, yes.
Join me.
Alright, so you're going to Vidarax.
I
the
walk up
time
to
then,
him and I say, knock knock. And he says, who's there? And I say, ooh, an 8. 8 plus
say?
12 to hit.
8 plus 12.
To hit. 20.
It's 20.
Oh, it's got to be 23 to hit him.
And I forgot the joke, so I didn't even finish. And he just looks at me, right?
Well,
You tried.
Vidarax leaps to the air, swirling around your head like some kind of rain cloud full of different creatures.
no,
but not the
no.
same, but not the same, but not the same. and in that moment just picks up his skin flute or whatever it was. No, that's
That's a different show.
That's something else. That's something
It's
else.
made out of skin.
The skindalin.
skindalin.
It was a skindalin. It was a skin mandolin.
Skin flute.
My bad. My bad. It's not that.
No, different show.
No, different show, different thing,
show.
different thing. And so as he starts plucking
Comes on, I
strings,
love it.
bring ting. I thought that you were on my side with all of your singing music, but if you are not going to play with the band, then how can we even keep you involved? Oh, now it is really damaging that Vidrax is threatening to kick you out of the band, but hasn't done it yet.
He's just hurting my feelings.
Yes. Well, he's testing you. He's testing your
Very
resolve.
nice.
No.
He's testing your resolve.
I think it's because of his hands. I think he's very self-conscious about them.
The long
Do you
fingers.
think that maybe like we just don't talk to these creatures enough? And maybe they'd be like super chill for like, yo, guy, like you've probably been in this dungeon a really long time all by yourself. Like you're probably pretty lonely and depressed. Like, you want to talk about it?
I mean, just standing here, you kind of want to shower. So if he lives down here, you're just like, ooh.
There are showers. There's an entire room of
There's
natural
showers.
showers.
There's no toilets.
Yeah.
Well, the
No
toilets.
toilets, but
He's
there's
been
some people are
holding-
peeing in the showers.
His bladder.
George.
literally the
Where's the
first-
shower? I mean, that's his choice.
No, I mean, Vitarax throughout time and space.
I mean,
He's been holding his
Vidrax.
bladder.
Oh yeah, he's held it for sure. But also
some time.
Vidrax, when Vidrax fills up with having to urinate, he then just switches his own persona to the time before he even had to drink, and it's gone.
That seems very complicated.
Yes.
Just go to the bathroom.
All right. Alas, who is now the attacker? I believe it is
It's
you.
me, and I'm gonna have to actually thank Vitarax because by regressing my mind 2 years, I am no longer delirious because of that spell.
That's great.
So, I mean, I do have to give him that, but on the one hand, he's kind of pissing me off.
He's a butthole.
So, with precise precision, because I am now sharp like a cat, I'm gonna try to attack him.
Sharp as a cat.
10 plus 18 is 28. so
Hit.
I'm going to hit.
Hit.
A double hit.
And 8 plus 16 for 24.
24 damage. Tell us, what does it do to Vidrax?
Oh man, he's playing his not skin flute, his skindalin.
There you go.
And the hand in which he does it, the one hand that he can actually use to play that, you see, I cut it off. Because like, how dare you get to make music and kick her out of the band and be all rude and stuff? You get no hand. You get no hand.
friend.
You don't hit the bar.
Yeah, no, hit the bar. What's wrong with you?
Vidrax.
I mean, that's like kicking a puppy.
Really?
Rude. And
wrong
also
with
terrible.
you?
Well, a hand is now but a stub. But of course, it is good that my tapping skills are extra on point today. And Vidrax now just keeps on playing the skindalin, but with just taps. You know how people play with taps?
Very unpleasant. That's not the kind of thing I like to listen to on a regular basis.
It's really quite bad now. I mean, like I was pleasant before. Now
I
it's
don't
like,
know if the people at home can see, but Vidrax's fingers are very long.
very long.
They're like
they
this.
look
They're
like
salad
skin flutes.
fingers.
No.
He is a little salad fingersy. Yes, you have damaged him. You have damaged him well. Now we move to you, George.
Oh boy. I feel
He's our man.
such
He's
a
that
relief.
Brit. Who is he?
I don't know.
We don't know
He's
who
George.
he is.
But we're rooting for you regardless.
Oh!
Two new
Everyone
friends.
is on your side, George. They wish for you to succeed at the battle.
I will say, dude, just point me to the lavatory.
Vidrax, well, I would point, but unfortunately, all of my fingers are occupied.
Then play with them. That's a 2.
Oh,
Not
not
as dangerous.
hit.
He's a bit of a douche.
He is a douche.
Well, he's a villain.
He's just like, I could point you to the bathroom, would do nothing to stop me, but I'm just going to.
Well, it could be worse. He could, be pulling out your intestines.
it's true.
That's fair. It's
Well, I do it one more time.
I guess if it's one or the other.
Yeah.
That's why his fingers are very long.
Being unhelpful or being murderous. Your second attack, how does it roll?
Nope, it's a 20.
Blast.
What?
Blessed.
He's a 20.
It's a 20.
So,
Total,
not
I'm afraid, no, it does not strike Vidrax. And Vidrax then decides to abandon the skindalin
No.
and with attempts to use it as a weapon. Now let us see if it succeeds.
I'ma hit you with my instrument.
14
That's what I use.
plus
Well, yours
8
is
is
Oh, made of skin.
22.
Oh, yeah, mine's made out
22.
of lead.
Dromeda and Lady Graham are struck.
Oh,
What happens is that Vidarax snaps 2 of the strings on the skindalin, and they flail out and slash upon you on the face, giving you kind of like a face-long
Oh,
scar.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna look so hot once it scars up.
Neat.
Right, but for now it's just
Yes.
bleeding and hurts. And the amount of damage that it does is
I can make a good
it
gravy with this.
is 19 damage
Oh
dealt.
my.
How much?
19 damage dealt.
That's really painful.
19 damage dealt
Ah,
by the
just touch the flesh
strings.
wound.
By the strings of a skindalin. And now Vidarax realized that he doesn't have any other real instruments, so he's just down to a 2-string instrument.
Oh no.
I'd let him borrow my mandolin, but I think he'd mess it up.
He might use
I mean,
it to
that's
slash
you
you
might put
across
a
the face.
skin on it.
That would be gross.
Yeah.
It's not as gross as the one I found made out of toenails.
Oh wow, that sounds really grim.
It was really gross.
That sounds just like a gross thing indeed.
Yeah.
How horrible. Alas, now we turn to you.
Oh,
Now.
you hear that distant thunder?
Ah, the thunder. And this is from the previous round? Or this
for
round?
this round.
This round, the thunder suddenly crack in the air.
I'm not here.
A crack in the air. Will it hit Dromeda? Will it hit another? We shall see. Ah, Lady Graham, I am afraid in that moment you think that you're tending to your scar. You go like this, but then rumbling above you, rumbling loud, flops down a tiny little pig. And yes, it is wearing people clothes, but it is not your friend. And it slaps upon you and starts squealing, and it is not pleasant, and it makes it that you can't quite fix your scar. And so it bleeds out, and you are quickly able, as the pig
Bleeding out of my face.
as the pig squeals and jumps upon you. How do you want it? You are able to subdue the pig. Do you send it back into the cloud, or do you kill it and eat it right here?
I'm gonna kill it and eat it right
She
here.
kills it and eats it right there, snapping its neck,
Oh.
cooking it on the lava. For all you do
I'm
to
not
cook.
even gonna cook it. It doesn't even deserve that much.
Well, you had no choice. The lava was so hot.
Wait, does that mean you don't take damage?
Yeah.
No, she takes the damage.
Yeah.
The damage has been done.
That would be,
The damage has been done.
But I believe you're going to be auto-resed because we've had a few subscribers.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
that's
magic
really
that the
true.
wizard has been
And
endowed with.
we
But
have
alas, roll for your
roasted
damage. Is it damage?
I mean, I
I
have
mean, she
3
had
left,
3
so
hit
I mean,
points.
I'm
Did
gonna.
you roll at all?
Well,
I mean,
Maybe.
It's
Well, let's well.
You can't
well,
roll a 0 if you're rolling like
4, and I have
4d4.
3
Well, let's.
left.
You gotta play it out. You gotta play it out.
They know the math master.
Toilet ain't going.
Oh no! It's a 5.
Oh,
So
right,
you're
she's
dead.
already dead.
So I'm
See?
dead, but then I auto-res because people subscribe.
Well, what happens is this. You eat the pig, and it isn't even the attack of the pig that does you in. It's that you should have cooked the pig a little longer, and it was full of disease.
I'm a barbarian. I eat stuff raw all the time.
Well,
Chicken
too bad.
nonsense.
It was extra diseased. It was diseased. And you die right there, and your party is sad, and they weep. Oh, especially George, he cries. But now I see that Triss does have some resurrection magic.
I do. But also,
But
there were
also,
subscribers.
yeah, but that's also considered resurrection magic.
all right.
So you still have your card, and you can also resurrect.
I also
This
do
is
the most
separate.
damage to this guy.
Yeah, it's just a wish.
Whoosh!
Sick!
And she has returned from the dead.
Good lord, that was rude.
What did you see on the other side?
You know, to be perfectly
Supercalifragilistic.
honest, I was there and gone. I mean, I had a lovely brunch with Satan. We
Oh, really?
chatted about.
What did you
my-
have? What did you eat?
Oh,
I hope it was better than the pig.
We had fried demon actually. It was quite good. You know, the great thing about fried demon is that instead of killing it first, you fry while it's still alive. You know, but you're in hell, so it's not nothing really alive.
I
But
thought demons were sort of fire resistant. Today I learned. The more you know.
Well, there's many
they're not.
dimensions. There's
Yeah.
many different hells, many
That's
different
fair.
heavens.
these three
Many
demons,
different
they
Satans.
really deserved it. They're a bit bad.
Yes.
They were a bit like the ones like.
They're not nice.
Satan. And Vidarax says, I was once in a band with a Satan. His name was Joey Satan. and he played himself a righteous stand-up bass. But in the end, he was just too dramatic to deal with at practice, so I sucked the marrow out of his eyes and his bones and spat them into his nostrils.
Oh,
and
you're just
exploded.
gross. I'm inspired by the cloud because I believe it is my turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
I'm going to use lightning bolt.
Oh boy.
Do it.
I will give you some
Which
space.
is one of my 2 uses. I'm allowed to do that. And I get 5d6? No, times
This
5.
is a
1d6 times
conductor.
5.
And mate.
6 times 5 is 30.
30! Against Vitrax.
Yes.
Tell us, what does it do to this long-fingered thing?
Well, at first it also does like a bit of a cloud because we're really sick of the cloud and I just feel very inspired by it and I'm very annoyed. So it shoots down and he kind of has to do a little bit of a dance to try and avoid it, but eventually...
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Right?
Yeah.
I think George knows what I'm talking about.
George. Oh, George. George of the jungle. Are you from the jungle? You ever been to the jungle? Never? Lovely! Alright, so the damage has been dealt. Very well done. Now we move to you, Andromeda.
That was some nice damage.
That was nice.
That was a healthy, that was the strongest attack of the eve.
I've decided to go back. Oh, did you just cut me with your sword?
No, oh no, I just bumped you, but I felt bad.
Oh, we're friends.
Nah.
Friendship!
I've decided friendship is the best ship because it's a ship that you don't ride on, it just is, and then all your friends are in it.
I can still sometimes make it.
Wow!
Right?
The wisdom of a gnome is so helpful, nice indeed.
It's nice. Maybe if you had friends, Vitrax, you wouldn't be so sad and your fingers would be less long. Alright, I'm gonna hit him with my loot.
You think that my lack of friendship is the reason that these fingers grow?
I know it is.
Well, you learn something even from the smallest of creatures.
That's gross.
Yeah,
That's gross.
really
man.
gross.
16 plus 12
Friendship is magic.
is 28.
Hit.
Hit, and then...
What are you doing?
3
Yes.
plus 8, 11 damage.
11 damage is dealt to Vitrax. Tell us, what does it do to the
I
beast?
just take the loot and I just hit him on his other fingers with it really hard, and he goes, "Owie!" Exactly.
It will be at least 2 rounds before I can keep playing Skindalin. I suppose I'm going to have to use my teeth. And in that moment, Vitrax's teeth grow out of his face.
I regret my
More
choices.
fingers. And he starts just playing like this.
Terrible dinner guest.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
I'm going to have nightmares about that for a very long time.
And he has done his job. Halas, Hugh.
All right, so dude,
And yes,
pretty-
could be the
I'm
joke.
pretty,
Uber traps are in play. All of them are in play. Hinder, help, boons, banes, traps, potions, Uber traps, custom things. Let us know if you would like the party to succeed or to fail when facing the creatures of the Gauntlet. For right now, they are with Vitrax, the Time Bender, and his band. Lucius, did we ever find out what the name of the band was?
The salad fingers?
As a no, we're still looking for that. Alas, now we turn back to you now.
14 plus 18 is going to be
A strike.
a lot.
It's a strike.
It's a strike.
Yep.
And so what's going to happen here? Because I'm gonna see how much I'm gonna do. Because what I'm really wanting to do, it's 8, and I'm just gonna kind of get nice up and real close to him, and kind of almost like a nice like batter up swing right into his neck. And it kind of and so like dangling around like this. And so like, how can you play as this Skindalin if you can't even like, he can't play with his teeth now and his fingers are all broke. So, I mean, you can't play music now, son.
He's nearly headless. Vitrax.
It's true.
It's not remotely as catchy.
How much damage?
8.
8 damage.
Yeah.
8.
Well, yes, you did slice.
Or
Oh,
is it
wait,
plus
I'm
six
sorry. 8
waves?
plus 16.
16.
I'm sorry. 24.
Oh, wow. Now you have damaged Vitrax, but hey,
Guy's gotta die.
A rock and roller go rock and roll, and in that moment, while his teeth are no longer functional and his hands have been removed, his esophagus has sprawled through his neck and has sobbed onto his skinned limb.
This is like a hydra of ick. You just cut something off and something more gross comes back.
But have you ever fought the Hydra of Ick? It's worse.
I just thought I made that up, to be honest.
I fought the Hydra of Ick once. I just got tired of it and hid. It lives to this day. Now, it doesn't make as good of a noise. It just sort of sounds like this weird kind of like if you listen to a stomach digesting up close. It doesn't really sound like music. So the rest of the goblin band is just really, really pulling the weight of the group right now.
That's just so typical, isn't it?
Yes, the goblin group.
Lead
but,
singers always, they just end up slacking off, or the lead peeps and they're slacking off, and the rest of the band's gotta carry them. Like, rude. I think they should honestly, you guys, I think you should kick Viterax out of the band. Go solo, or together as a group, but like as a group, go solo together and be like, nah, I'm done.
Like curious, my magic mirror has disappeared.
Yes, Master at once.
Totally get signed on their own though.
Right?
Right? Like they're
They are a talented group. Something has happened. It's probably not good.
Master, I have terrible news.
Yep.
The ghost of Zacchaeus has possessed the troll that stole the band hammer.
Oh no.
IT is the one that auto-crits on an attack roll of one master. It's too much power in the hands of Zacchaeus. These are the end times, Master. #UberTrap.
Suddenly,
I'm not gonna lie.
the troll that stole the band hammer comes forth. As it bubbles from the brink, the esophagus of Viterax springs forth a creature. But it is not just any creature. Master, I see that you have made some new friends, Master. Zacchaeus, oh no. He has come back. Ricurius, I thought our necromancers had banished him to the deeps, but no, Master. You see, I am always here, for I am where you are, and I am never far away.
There's a creature coming out of Viterax's esophagus. He was banished, but it turns out he found a portal inside of Viterax, apparently, and now he's coming out. It's what I've surmised.
Entered in.
Now, but has he come forth yet? And Ricurius, if I am to understand, he auto-crits and attacks
Yes.
all of the players.
That's in
No.
It's a new gladiator.
No, new gladiator.
Coming into the
Oh,
realm.
his skin's all inside outy.
Yes,
And by
that
that I
suddenly. While Viterax is on his last legs, he is not the worst of your concerns for the troll of the Banhammer, who is now possessed by the ghost of Zacchaeus.
Master, and it's more terrifying than I thought. If you roll a natural 1, it's a critical hit.
Oh my. It's not. It's a critical hit every time, right?
No, only if it rolls a 1, it is possessed with the spirit of Zacchaeus.
Okay. Thank you for understanding that.
I was going to say that was
I know.
really terrible.
It's very nice.
And then what if
Still
it does?
terrifying.
Now it's just a normal
Very
gladiator.
Otherwise, it's a normal gladiator we've never seen before.
Right, thank you. I love it. Now we understand. Now we understand. Thank you, Kopi the Jokey, for throwing into the darkness of the realm another beast to slay. Now, he has come forth. He is not possessed by Zacchaeus just yet. He came out for a moment just to let you know that it might happen, but then like a drool that fell out of your mouth that you then sucked back in so nobody would
Very
notice.
gross.
It always grossed me out. I don't like
Why would you do
people
that?
do that?
Yeah.
It
Just let it, you don't need it, let it go.
obviously like you're spitting it out.
Like that.
Or better
Now,
yet,
alas! You have now two beasts in the realm. Viterax on the verge of demise.
Alright.
The beast, the troll that stole the Banhammer, potentially going to be possessed by Zacchaeus. Now, you must kill both if you are to move on. Whose turn?
how close are we to getting rid of Viterax?
Secret.
Oh, secret.
I think probably like 6.
Really?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Let's at least get rid of him.
I'm not delirious anymore, so yeah, elf skills. Elven
Nice.
barbarian
Oh, that sounds
skills.
handy.
I don't know.
I wish
I'm
I
not
had
telling.
some naturally, innately
Zip.
talents
I
based
have
on.
a feeling it
Zip.
was just like the skull smoothie. I was like, oh, this is what I need, and then I had it.
But whose attack turn is it?
It's George's.
Come on, George! Come on, George!
It's up to you, George.
Okay. Now,
How's the pee attack?
I pee myself.
No.
Good.
It's
I did
probably
it.
nice though at this point.
And now I'm all ready to go.
There's way too many bodily
All
functions
out.
happening in this game.
Ow!
Oh,
Oh, it's all right.
it's
I'm
all
okay.
right. You know what's all right? That is. No.
Not
No. And he
Psych.
beat himself.
Maybe
too.
you shouldn't try to attack while peeing. It's a bit distracting.
I'm still learning it. I usually go to the bathroom. I
The
would
first
just kind of.
slice does not quite do.
But I slice again.
Ah!
And it is a hit.
What is it?
It's a 17 plus 7. That's 24.
A hit. Let us see if you can put Vidrax into a grave.
Come on.
You can do it, George
Into the
person that we just
grave.
met.
I super
We are
believe it.
friends now.
Teammates, perhaps.
I like being
Come on, Georgie.
I don't think this is
7 plus 9. That's 16 points.
Vidrax is dead.
Called it.
Vidrax is dead!
Your elven sense is dead on.
Your elf eyes do peer the master's scribblings. Now,
I say, huzzah!
Huzzah! Blood has been spilled!
Relieved myself.
Yes, the
From-
most problematic member of the band has been removed, and the group is going to reconvene to decide whether or not they want to summon Vidrax back from the deep. For he is a time bender, and he might resurrect at some point. Or do they want to skip town and just sort of use the relationship they've formed as a creative entity and go on and do bigger and better
They could
things?
I mean, I think
Listen,
frankly,
I can't
he
tell you
was
how to live your
holding
life,
him back.
but I
They're the
think you're better
real
off without
talents.
him.
They really are.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like, you don't need him.
No.
He was bad to you. He abused you. You're better off.
Also, the whole playing with his mouth, what was that?
What was that?
What was that?
Come on, he's not even taking it seriously. But I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life.
You could get a label, easy.
Yeah. And I have connections.
Yeah,
I'm a very accomplished bard now.
it's true. I read it. Scrolls.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Take my summoning card if you
Reputation.
want to get together. We'll figure it out.
Can
They
we
say
get a
that-
round of applause for the goblins?
Yeah, they're going to think about it. They're going to think about it.
You were good.
They're going to just give it a little bit of thought.
Thanks
now,
for being neutral.
Now he is dead, but you now must roll. For the first gladiator has been slain. 35 earth minutes remain. Now, roll of a d20 thrice times, and we shall add some skulls to the board.
I mean, it matters on the inside.
15.
15 skulls.
13.
Ah!
And unnatural.
Oh! Wow, very good roll. Wow. So I believe that was a
Do you like the
total
SpongeBob sound? It's like,
47 total, is that correct?
I heard it correct.
Wait, 13, 47. 47 skulls on the board, right? Curious!
The skulls on the board, they aren't real skulls, they're figurative.
Number 2.
They're figurative.
for the
Now.
number 2 gladiator, you gotta go number 2.
Number 2.
But now stepping
numbers.
upon
Bigger than ever
is the
before.
troll of the Banhammer. And he turns forth. 17 plus 8. Everyone is I believe. Hold on. 8.
Leave your break, master.
Yes, everyone is struck. Everyone is struck by the troll, who's made out of skulls himself.
For how many?
And the way that he does it is his fingertips have skulls on them, and he goes like this,
Ow,
and then
ow, ow.
skulls launch forward and slap onto your chins, and they pull off of some of your face flesh. And how much damage is dealt? Well, we shall see. For it is 17 damage dealt
I
to
die.
all. The dromedar. In that moment, the skull from one of the fingers of the troll doth shush latch upon her jaw, and in that moment, rips out the front of her face, and then suddenly she crumbles to the ground, and her party is so sad.
But do I automatically resurrect?
Because subscriber.
Yeah, we had at least 3.
Yes, you do, but of course you know that the wizard must recite a spell for it to happen.
Poodly, boo.
Ah, she is incredible!
My native language, that means something very dirty.
And I grew my jaw back.
Funny story. That's the trick.
Pow!
You startle them back to life.
And they're like, oh my.
Yes, it is an ancient defibrillator. A defibrillator for the realm of Earth, they know what it is. But for the realm of Dayros, it is some kind of mystic lightning bolt that makes a heart pump again.
Stops you from fibbing. Defibrillate.
It stops the fibbing.
With the
So if you were about to tell a lie,
later.
Oh,
It'll lie
to you later.
it lets you save it for later. Yes.
And what is that distant thunder?
Oh no!
That
I should have stayed dead.
This distant thunder I thought was an incoming storm, like the incoming storm of the army of Kratos Raktok, every day going to your ice cream stands and eating it all without paying for it. But alas, now, no. It is a cloud of danger. And let us see what springs forth. It is you, Dromedar.
No.
Yes, suddenly you try to run, but then suddenly, falling from it is this weird bouncing creature, and it is a very protective and angry creature with a long tail that slaps around and a stomach that has a smaller creature inside it. And it pulls it open, and out from it comes its tiny child. It jumps upon your back, and now you roll of a D4 thrice time.
4? The D6 or the D... We don't have a D4. D6, yeah?
We do have a D4. D4 is that.
It's D6.
D6. So I got 6. Get it off. 6. Oh no. 1. 2.
14, 15.
15 damage dealt. Yes, but at that moment you grab the tiny thing and you throw it back into the cloud. And its mother, afraid for it, instantly bounces back up into the cloud.
You gotta keep an eye on your offspring there.
And they do. Oh yes, they do. Return to the wizard.
All right. I've got a bit of a sneeze, and magically, when I this giant fireball comes out of me towards that. And since I don't have to roll to hit, I just get to roll 1d6 and times it by 5. Oh, boo! 5.
5.
Look,
Five
I rolled a
damage.
1 times
So-
5.
so you
It
attack-
was a sneeze.
You
That's
attack
fair.
the troll.
How much does it take to hit this thing?
Yeah, it's a secret.
Hmm.
It is a secret that only the master possesses.
Well, I feel like maybe I should inspire you to courage,
Oh,
so
like
that
that.
your
That
hits
sounds
will be
good.
more
Yes, 'cause
powerful.
I have a good idea.
So, I need to roll this D20. I have to get more than 15. I have 15 plus 9 is well over 15. So now I'll sing you a song that will give you the courage that you need to defeat this beast. I know you can do it, Lady Graham. Use your sword if you can. We won't stand till we kill this beast.
Whoa!
Alrighty, I'm
wow.
gonna use my power attack.
Power attack.
So it's -4 to hit, but actually it's really now only -2 because she's giving me a bump of 2. So it's whatever I roll plus 16.
That is a very big sword. Did you bring that?
No, it was.
I mean, yes, I did. I hid it in my pocket.
That is so large. It's like as tall as.
20 natural.
20.
Whoa!
Plus
Yes,
16
roll,
is
roll again.
36.
Let's roll again. Let's see if it's crit. Roll again. If you do, it's a critical hit.
15 plus 16
Yes. So it's double damage.
plus another. So it's double damage plus 10 because
Plus
my
10,
power
and
attack
you-
is.
But no, you add the 10, and then you whatever your total is of a single hit. That's the double.
And there's
you
2
double.
points that get worked in there somewhere, right?
Yes. So it's plus 12, and then you double that.
'Cause I'm
a lot of
singing
math.
for you.
Okay, so 4 plus 12 is 16 plus 10 is 26. 26 times 2 is going to be 52.
52 damage dealt. Holy wow.
Oh yeah, plus another 2 because she gives me 2 to hit, so 54.
54. It's the best roll you've got, and you did it.
Because of you.
Yes, you've done
I'm
it.
not saying I'm not a bard, but
Oh.
I tried.
Well, I believe that it's according to the thing. I think that Zacchaeus just always possesses it. It's just a matter of it's the reverse crit.
What is your question, Master?
That Zacchaeus possesses the troll always.
Oh, yes, Zacchaeus is a born troll.
Yes. Zacchaeus is a born troll now. Master, this is really a small skull count, Master. Perhaps it's uninteresting to the people watching. Shut up, Zacchaeus. You're not one to determine that. Master! Maybe I left your show because I didn't want to participate anymore. Zacchaeus, you left the show because you're a busy boy, busy boiling in the lava pits of old.
I think we should just keep attacking. No? I'll
Hey,
let you have
hey,
it.
quick, everyone come back, quick.
Oh.
Quick. Sorry. Back.
Well, there's a little private
No,
moment.
we can destroy him soon enough. Now on to you, George.
You can do it, George. George, I believe in you. I didn't know you till this morning when you had to pee, not poo. But now you're here, your friend so dear. You will roll that die. And when you get a 20, none of us will cry.
Wow.
Jeez. Wow.
Album.
I think I will.
Or not.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'll work on it.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
Pla-
I mean, you get to
Roll
I can do it again.
again, yeah?
Yeah.
And when you get to 20, none of us will cry.
Okay.
you get 20, none of us will cry.
Nope.
No.
It's 18.
wait, what? We don't.
11.
Do we know what?
Plus
we're hitting?
2, plus the 2 for the song.
So 20?
13.
Does 20 hit him?
No.
I no.
Oh boy. I think I need to pee again.
No.
No.
These are the champions that you have selected, Master. Zacchaeus. Sometimes it just doesn't hit, and you know that better than any. I've seen you. I've seen your stream. Oh, have you, Master? Well, I've seen yours, and I think mine is more enjoyable. Zacchaeus,
We're talking
I
about
am
streams.
this closest.
This is getting
say.
really uncomfortable.
No, he is.
He
He
says
is.
Stream?
streams.
Oh, I had a good stream in my pants.
Now Zacchaeus turns to you, but he
Healthy
misses.
stream.
Ha! Ah, your full flesh made of bones and skeletons isn't enough to destroy the people today, is it, Zacchaeus? Oh, well, Master, I'm afraid not this time. I was just saving my energy to destroy you. Oh, you know you could never destroy me, Zacchaeus. You know you never would. I think that I have only the power to destroy you.
Sorry to interrupt, but can we get back to the killing?
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. Enough of you, Zacchaeus. I am going to send darkness towards you right now. We turn to the wizard.
I think they need therapy.
I think they need lots of therapy. Sorry, I'm gonna actually intentionally fireball you. Nothing personal.
Tris, you've got this. I know you do.
10.
You've got 10. I don't even know what it means.
10 damage.
10
Plus
damage
two.
dealt.
Plus two.
What is
Oh,
it?
no, wait, sorry. Do I plus it after or before?
After.
Alright, so it's 12.
12 damage dealt. What does it do to the beast?
Well, it sets all those little bones into like little torches for a brief moment.
Ah!
Kind of like a sparkler for a tiny bit, and it hurts a bit, but you know.
This troll is
kind
on
of
fire.
It was nice. It was very good work. It was indeed good work done, and you have harmed Zacchaeus a bit. Now, the bones have turned into that, but now they're disappearing a bit, and that the muscly grossness underneath appears.
So I'm going to keep singing and attack at the same time.
Good.
My goodness, what a day this has become. I woke up in my acorn hut and thought I'd have some fun. I rolled a 14 plus 2 plus 12. I think it's a hit.
It is a hit.
Now I'll do my damage and I hope I don't get... That's a bad word, I won't sing it. 1 plus 8. That's just damage though,
Yeah.
so maybe it's real good plus 2.
What does it do? What does it
So
do?
that would be 9 to 11.
11.
And when he hears my song, he says, wow, my ears really hurt. And I think that's okay, because not everyone has to like it.
But still kind of rude.
Not everyone has to like it. Lovely. Yes, take that, Zacchaeus, as your bones start to swiggle into your own muscles and they start to pierce him. He is weakened.
But what of the lightning master for this round?
Yes, just when you get a surge of joy, then a surge is stopped. The surge is stopped by the cloud of darkness. And it hits you, Lady Graham.
George's helmet must be very protective.
Well, it's reflective, so if it tried to hit, it might bounce.
Always bring a
And
helmet.
suddenly, from the sky comes an owl creature that you think is your
Who
friend.
would have thought?
10,
Here's what is
1,
left, right?
11, 13. So 13, I'm still in the game.
Would have thought? It's an owl.
Oh my lord.
And then the
You
owl,
are so
flaps towards you, and then in that moment, its beak falls off and turns into a smaller miniature owl. And then the small beak of that owl comes and it bites you on the face.
Bites me on the beak?
On the beak, and then it just sort of like swings you for a bit. And then it throws you against the lava walls, and even though you don't hit the deepest burny part of the lava, you do hit part of the lava and your elbow is singed.
Oh.
Singed and the damage is done.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Yes.
Oh,
It's your turn now to do
Yes,
damage.
yes, it is. Okay, so it worked pretty well for me last time, so I'm gonna use my power attack again. So it's plus 16 to whatever I roll, which is 16, so 32.
Oh wow.
So I'm assuming that's a hit. And we're gonna do the same thing. So, do I?
And I'm
do
still
I
singing.
roll again to see if it's critical?
You got a natural 20?
You can add 2.
I didn't. Never mind.
Add 2.
Okay, so
Because I'm singing.
So
Still
2. So I got
singing.
1 plus 16. That is 17 plus 2 is 19. So.
But I know I can't keep going.
19
for
damage.
long.
19 damage dealt.
Yes.
Holy macaroni. And what
You know,
does it do?
I'm looking at his-
Jabberwocky D, it is Zacchaeus's ghost is possessing a troll that was.
You know, he seems to have a soft spot for you, so I'm gonna stick my sword right in his soft spot.
Good job, Lady Graham.
Wow.
And
No, Master!
take that back to your master.
Master, I did not mean the things I said. You know that I have only ever had allegiance to you.
George, quick, attack Wally's
Zacchaeus.
monologue.
Yeah.
Well, he's having a moment.
Enough of you.
But they've had so many moments
having a
at this
domestic.
point.
Share.
It's gotten a bit
G
awkward.
is for the way he
Goads him into fighting.
goads him into yes.
Gorgeous.
E is
the
for
way he eats sandwiches.
Good sandwiches.
Eat sandwiches.
O is for ogres and R is for Rar and G is
For G, I have to pee.
yeah, and E is for the end of the word. Because George, you're gonna do it.
Yes.
Can you finish off the ghost of the troll possessed by the ghost of
16?
Zacchaeus?
16.
Plus 2.
Plus 2, 16, 18, plus 12.
So lots of numbers.
It is a hit.
It is.
You have struck
I hit,
Zacchaeus
hits,
in
a couple
troll
hits.
form.
I am no longer afraid.
Good, George. Good. Oh,
Yeah, but oh
Plus
boy.
2.
That's plus 2, plus 9. That's 12.
Zacchaeus is dead!
You're getting the finishing kills, Alex. Good job.
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Well, the helmet came off.
his helmet came off.
But Master!
I have hair.
Ooh!
Oh wow, look at
It's a bit
that.
helmety hair.
My goodness.
It's a
Roll for
helmet
skulls.
hair, but hair
Roll
nonetheless.
for skulls. Roll for skulls.
Oh, is it a D20 damage?
D20 3 times. Master, why would you allow them to do this to me? Why would you abandon me?
20.
20, wow. You're good at this.
It's sunny.
28, 28.
It's
11!
39! 39! Go to the board, right?
We can do
Shut
that.
it!
We're on Sesame Street a little bit, Lynn.
Lovely. You have slain the troll of Zacchaeus. You have slain Vidarax, you have freed his band to pursue their own side project. Now, do you want to, swim in the lava? Or do you want to leave this room and find yourselves in another realm?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, let's go kill some more stuff.
Should we go through the fountain?
You may go through the fountain.
It
You
seems
may
hot.
go through the walls.
Yeah, let's do that.
What's in the little house?
Go and find out.
Can we?
You may.
Is there a bathroom in there?
You already peed
As
yourself.
I've told you
Yeah,
many
but I can
times.
always go again.
As I've told you many times.
He's a
yes.
bladder of
There's a
many
bathroom
things.
everywhere.
All right, come on.
Several
Should we go in
bladders.
a little house?
Go into the little house.
Where's the little house?
This little house.
No, I mean, we're just kind of.
They're going in. Everyone's going inside the little house. That's gonna
Well, I don't think we all need to go in.
I mean, we're going in
And
essence.
inside, you go in.
Yes.
And inside of the house, there is something glimmering, gleaming. George, you go forward. Do you wish to follow the gleam, the glimmer?
I follow the glimmer.
He puts his helmet on, sword strong in place. You reach forward into the darkness, and in your hand you discover something. You have discovered the amulet of Chum Chum.
Of what?
The amulet of Chum Chum, an ancient warrior who now lives inside of the tiny jewel that sits between it. Now,
Nothing bad can happen from that.
yes, now, the amulet of Chum Chum will aid you in your quest. It will aid you not until your next turn, until it will only to become awarded once its creator has acknowledged it. Now Chum Chum is within there and can speak to you, but you must listen close. Tell us, listen in, what does he say?
It speaks of machinery.
Machinery?
A flushing kind.
A fleshing kind.
Hell, we're gonna wear it.
And the amulet of Chum Chum, it shall help you in this moment
It's very exciting.
until you have left the gauntlet in which it will be mine.
I've never found that amulet before.
Apparently, I don't know how to.
But you know, I like Chum Chum because it's like friend fend. Friend fend.
It is.
Yes.
Now, upon your next turn, you will discover
Moon
its
Moon.
helpfulness. But for now,
Perfect name for
you have
a ball.
discovered something helpful. Do you all wish to jump into this transportative fountain?
I mean, the hallway's so long, so I say
It's
yes.
pretty long. You
Yeah,
might as
it'd
well.
take- I
You
think- I
might
feel
as
like it'd
well.
take a
Only
while.
16 Earth minutes remain.
Let us journey.
And we still have one more potion left that no one has yet to drink.
One more potion. Well, infinite potions remain. We just have one more.
One
that-
on the table.
Before Rycurius must refill them. But the last 15 Earth minutes remain. The amulet of Chum Chum has been discovered. 2 gladiators have been slain. Keep in mind
good.
that this is the MVP round, and you of Earth must select which of these fine souls will join Amontillak in the battle against Kratos Raktok next week. Next week! Now, you go, you all approach, hop into the bubbling lava.
Let's pop the bubble! Alonzi!
Oh, love.
It's still warm.
And then you swirl.
What a lovely bath.
It's not as hot as you'd think.
No, it's not. And you come out into this little area up here.
The crypt.
Yep.
My goodness. We come out of that rift in the floor, I'm guessing.
Yes, you break
why
forward.
it's very important.
Like where life once came through. And this is not the crypt of King Kankuk, whose castle we are in. This is the crypt of his sister. His sister, Merelda. Now, in Merelda's tomb, there are many things you can find, but mostly you find... Whew, Rinky the dwarf! Aha! Vroom. Bursting from the green mouth comes a dwarf on the back of a giant boar.
Watch out!
Oh, did I miss the time, or is there still a little bit of time for me to have a little bit of a round at them? Well, Rinky, why don't you find out and see? I think I will now. Now, Rinky is going to take his first attack at all of you. And 19 plus 8, all of you are struck. Now, Rinky the dwarf,
27.
boom, 14 damage dealt to all. Rinky the dwarf does use his axe and
Oh, thank you, love.
I mean, like, that's super rude. He hasn't even talked to us. He's like, let's go attack
well, I thought that we were
people."
just sparring partners. Getting here for a little bit of fun now. What do you do? What do you do when you're in a battle? Do you just sit there picking your own teeth? I thought that you used your own weaponry to attack your opponents. You're welcome to do the same to me. And Rinky does kick back on his...
But George has fallen.
No, George!
George
No!
But we had subscriptions.
The final one.
Carry on with the. Huh? Yeah?
Huh?
Huh?
Do we have a resurrection?
Yes, this is your final resurrection.
George shall not leave us!
Back!
Yes!
Yay!
But I need to pee again.
No!
That can be a side effect.
Right?
That's,
Normal.
that's
No, usually when
normal.
people die, they like
Kind of release
kind of
it.
release it
It-
regardless. So
Well, they
But he just
release,
filled up
but I think
again.
they release in the caboose, not in the...
I mean, it can go both ways.
Both ways.
Like you
And
have
Master,
no
let's
control of anything. All your
After
muscles relax. You're
goal,
dead.
Also, may I remind you to remind everyone what will happen if we reach our goal tonight?
yes,
our
if
goal?
we reach our goal... If we reach our goal tonight, something chaotic will happen. If we reach our goal tonight, which we are very close to reaching, every single slain creature that has been slain tonight will be resurrected and come
Righto!
back.
Let's not do that.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
I mean, if we do, it's only 12 minutes of hell.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It
But
is.
alas, who will be struck by the zaps of the darkness cloud? It is you, George.
Amulet of Chum Chum.
The amulet of Chum Chum.
Where's he to?
You take 1d6 less damage from all attacks, so it'll be -1, and then plus 5 damage against fish.
Fish.
That is correct. Also, 1d6 means he rolls 1d6 and subtracts that from the damage he would otherwise take.
Now, when you say fish, what does that mean?
Any creature
Chum
that
is
fish-like in nature,
Ah, yes. It is the amulet of what?
including mermen, mermaids, and mermaids.
And mermaids. Ah, lovely.
yeah.
Excellent, lovely. Well, now roll for what happens
Like a
is
silky?
bursting
it's a
from
sea, so they
yes,
sort of
bursting
have
from the
fur.
cloud comes a young boy in short shorts and very interesting sneakers. Is he hallucinating that these people are his friends, or is he just having a
13.
good time? Huh?
13
total.
and I
Now roll 1 and subtract. Baha!
I feel like
A
something
hashtag
bad's
potion for all because now they will need them.
I will make more potions.
More potions are needed. For while he is getting
Quickly, Ben! There's only 10 minutes left!
From the space in which you claimed forward and came, the crevasse itself, every hands do come forth, and suddenly all of these things, all of the Vidarax, Zacchaeus, all of the golden statues, all of them, there, put them all in.
Oh my goodness. This is a very bad day. I should have stayed at home.
Is he still my friend?
Only, yes, Vidarax will not harm you, but the rest
Yeah!
will.
I have one slight.
This is fine.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Yes,
I
springing
feel
forward.
like there's more
The
that I
statue of
can enjoy.
Hector, the statue of Mercy, the statue of all of the sweet teeth, all coming forward. Vidarax, fresh back with all of his fingers in their place, and now he does not contain a skindalin. No, he contains a skindle sword, which are his fingers, which
I
are
think we should
slicey.
get
Get a Skindle sword.
Yes, well,
Yeah,
I'm afraid you
Or-
can't.
We have like 9 minutes. We have 9 minutes left. We could just kill a bunch of the gold stuff and get a bunch of.
You
gold.
probably could. You probably could.
fair, that's
Now let us pull up a potion parchment while he does the thing with it. Let's get things moving. One for you. One for you.
Oh, come on.
One for you. One for her. Yes, of course. One for you. One for you. Yes. Yes. Now, read it to yourself, but not aloud.
Oh.
And when the potions come back, I can hear Icurious pouring them. He takes a lot of great pains to make sure they're extra spicy. He puts a little bit of...
close. Like, how friendly are we? Like, can I get his help, maybe?
Why not?
Fantastic!
Why not? 9 Earth minutes remain. 136 skulls are on the board, but you have more of a slate of slayer in front of you than any has ever seen inside of the Gauntlet.
It's the smallest room, except for maybe the ice chamber.
Yes, no, it is crowded. You are shoulder to shoulder with beasts aplenty.
Just,
Now I
Wait,
believe
the
it is.
thing went, so I
Wait,
can
I
go.
believe it's your turn.
Yes.
Go forward.
Burning hands
burning hands.
on,
Ah, yes, here. Drink your potions.
I had
Drink your
mine.
potions. You already drank one.
I had mine.
And read of your potions.
Mine says, I get heightened senses, pass all saves until death.
What is again?
Heightened senses, pass all saves until death.
Great.
I don't know what it means.
It means that if you come across any saves, you're already good.
rainbow shield reflect 1 elemental attack back at enemy.
All right. And now,
That
what
is
was
like
yours?
vanilla.
What was yours, Lady Graham?
I get I get Spitfire. Gain 3 range attacks, 2d6 plus 4 damage.
Lovely.
That's right, Brian.
Shattering Belch. 5d8 damage ranged attack auto hit.
Ha-ha! Excellent.
Use them all.
Excellent. Now, 7 Earth minutes remain.
All right.
Kill what you can.
The
Go,
tiny
and yes,
ones.
you can aid Vidarax to your cause.
Fantastic.
In fact, you may allow, with the time that remains, you may also attack for Vidarax.
Fantastic.
And then let's attack this dude
All right,
because we
yeah.
get more skulls out of him.
Yeah, him.
You think?
Want him to attack him.
Big guy. Get big guy first.
Vidarax turns against the up against Zacchaeus.
Yes.
Trolley man. And I've started to sing again because
Wait,
I remembered that I don't
Do I roll
have
for
to
him or are you
every
going to roll for
time.
him?
So I'm singing.
I will roll for Vidarax, and then
Fantastic.
you just get to do your attack.
All right, I'm going to magic missile this little bitch.
You
right
can do it.
4
Triss.
times.
Plus 2.
Oh, 4 plus 2. Oh wait, no, I do that after. 4
Yeah.
times. 4 plus 1 is 5 times 3 is 15 plus 17. So
Yeah.
this guy is definitely dead.
Because I sang for you.
Roll for skulls. You have killed
One.
skull from the body of Hector. And now Vidarax has attacked
Who did
the
you-
skull
who
of
did you-
Zacchaeus, and he has hit, and the damage that has dealt is 16. 16 damage dealt against Zacchaeus. Dromeda.
Yes, and I'm still singing. So let's see if I can hit him. Here we go. 16 plus 2 plus 12, definitely over 20. It's,
You're going against.
aren't we all attacking Zacchaeus?
Yes, good.
So that's 18 and 12 is 30.
Hit. Hit.
And then, all right, let's see how many damage I get. La 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 la, song for me, 7 plus 12. No, 7 plus 8 is 15 plus 2, 17.
17 damage dealt. What does it do to him?
He gets sort of a funny look in his eye, and I can tell he's remembering something pleasant, which has a deleterious effect on his system.
Master, I thought you would let me sleep, and then suddenly you pulled me back into this horrible game.
I'm
Just
using
do your part,
my
Zacchaeus.
power
Do your
attack.
part. We
You're still
move
singing.
Power attack!
Power attack. So is that 6 or 9?
It's a 6.
6
Plus 2.
plus 2, which is 8 plus 16, 22.
22 is a hit.
Okay.
A wonderful
and then now, 5 plus 16, which is going to be 21.
21 damage
Plus
dealt.
2, 23 damage.
23 damage. Tell us what happens.
Oh, I just chop off one of his arms. His good arm. His arm that you like a lot.
Oh, the arm that I prefer.
Oh no. There
Not
goes.
that arm. The arm I liked. It was the only part of him that I liked. And we move to you now. And keep in mind that you have here. Let me hand it to you. Don't forget the amulet of what?
Chum chum.
Oh, right. Well,
The amulet of Chum Chum, also known as the amulet of what?
It's too bad there aren't any fish.
no, yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Great.
Wait, is
But suddenly, out of Zacchaeus' face, there's a fish.
No!
Huzzah! Hey! And I attack him.
So you have plus 2.
It's a 13 plus 2 plus 5 plus 12. A lot. 13.
Plus 2 is 15, plus
15,
5.
It's 20, 20 plus 12 is 32.
32.
It
32.
hit.
It hits.
I like math.
Strikes 2. 2 plus 2.
2 is 4 plus
4.
5
5.
plus
So it's 9.
9 plus whatever I'm here.
All right.
9.
14.
14 damage dealt. Tell us what happens to him.
I speak to the fish. I say, fish. Not your place. Not your day. And I spit in his eye.
Oh, fish don't like that.
No.
The fish is.
You'd think they would because, salt and water, but no.
Right.
It's a totally
one.
different
It's like
thing.
a different,
One's picky.
it's a different thing. Plus, there was no consent involved.
I have another attack.
Right.
Take it.
Right?
Take it.
That's a 14.
Plus 2.
Plus 2, 56, 23.
Hit.
It's a 6.
8, 5, 13.
22.
22.
Yes.
Ah, yes, you have taken all of the skulls off of Zacchaeus and shoved them into the fish's mouth, one by one. And the fish's mouth, it just feels like his cheeks billow up like he's a squirrel. And he's not dead. He's not dead. Now all of the bones you have removed, and so Zacchaeus is now just a flobbering kind of muscle thing. But
Terrible.
alas, keep in mind that there are a lot of creatures that can attack you in here. 2 Earth minutes remain, so I'll try to make this quick.
Oh my goodness.
So, all right.
We should have run.
It's a good thing I have all of these dice.
Can I use my potion now for?
Yeah, use it. Oh, please, yeah, use your potion.
So I'll just finish him off. You know?
Oh, do it!
I'll do a auto hit, 5d8, ranged attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
do it.
Let's do it. Let's.
George, we didn't know you 2 hours ago. But now you are invaluable
9.
to our team.
13.
13.
Keep doing math, George. Don't forget
21.
to add 2.
23, 25.
25.
He is dead! Zacchaeus is dead!
Yay! Haha, again!
Kill me twice today, Master!
Lots of skulls.
11.
11.
4, 15.
4, 15.
19.
30.
44.
44! 44! Gold! Right, Julius!
Wait,
We have-
that maybe it's 34.
And
We
now
don't
the
know.
attacks that go forward is blah blah blah. Okay, so one strike happens. Vidarax is able to land an attack on everybody in the room,
But he's still our friend.
Not me.
except for you.
And what does it mean that I pass all saves?
And then it doesn't matter here.
Oh, alright.
But 11 is damage to the rest of you, and now the minions are missed. But now it is on to you, Triss. 1 Earth minute
Right,
remaining.
right,
You got this, you got this.
I'm going
Come
to
on,
use Burning Hands because it uses a cone.
And
of
I'm
15
still
feet.
singing.
That counts as area effect.
Do it.
Fantastic.
I'm
I'm
still
going to move over here
singing.
and be like,
Sing.
fire on like, I'd say you're 5 feet. I'd say you're both. And I think I can get him. Those
Do
3.
it.
Use that. You can get all 3.
D4.
4,
No, wait,
D4,
No, it's not. It was a D6, my bad.
D6, very good.
5
You have killed them all.
times 5. Yeah!
You have killed them all.
Got this.
You have killed Sweet
Yay.
Teeth, Mercy.
Skulls.
6.
7.
7.
13.
13 skulls.
Shit,
13,
13,
right
yeah,
on to you, Dromedar, take your move.
18 plus 20 and to add. And I'm
Against?
attacking. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. Oh gosh.
Attack a minion, you have 1 second.
This one. And oh goodness.
You have hit it, now roll to kill it.
2 plus
2.
8 is 10 plus
10,
2.
you have slain it, now roll for score.
Yay!
Breathe over the ball, right, Julius, and it's time. And the timer has run out. The last sands have come clean, and they have all fought valiantly and bravely. What at once was perhaps a bathroom line turned out to be a group of warriors who did draw blood and swords together. Now, only one will join Amontillak in the battlefield against Krathicus Raktok. Now you must decide. Get it going. Now, go forth.
it.
Remember, say your name and who you are again
In real life or just in the game?
in the game, and then we'll do
Oh,
yeah.
alright.
Hello, I'm
The game.
Tris.
Tris.
I'm Drummer Greenleaf. I was born under an acorn moon.
I like that.
mean?
It's a gnome thing.
Lady Graham, I'm a bit of a cannibal and also a barbarian.
And with a huge sword.
Bearberry.
And she's an elf.
Well, George, I just needed to pee.
And he needed to pee, but now in the
Come
end,
back, 'cause
he
this
is
is
strong indeed. But you have watched the Gauntlet. Oh, hey everybody! My name is Chris Bramante, and I was a Montauk the whole time. Yeah, it turns out that we're actually Earth people too, just making believe. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the Gauntlet. This was the final round of the most valiant participants. These people have been kind enough to return after having been selected in previous weeks, and it's been super fun to have people come back and play their characters again. And it's been great to have all of you. I want to thank Chum Chum Jim for sending in the amulet of Chum Chum, and of course, this is also another fine amulet that I'm gonna put on again as well.
Some serious.
Now, if you want to send Amontillak necklaces, you're welcome to do so, and I will wear them. All right, that is great. Now, if you enjoyed watching the Gauntlet, this has been my first season on this show. The first season was up in Seattle. Thank you.
You did it!
And as you
Daddy proud.
may or may not be able to tell, it was my first season or ever DMing anything at all. The first time I ever DM'd anything was live on Hyper RPG for you guys. And as it was about to begin, I was like, I hope I know how to do this. And then Zacchaeus, if you guys have not followed since the beginning of the season, Zacchaeus, also known as Overlord, Zach Eubank, used to kind of troll me from the side as my disobedient manservant who was frustrated that the master didn't quite know how the rules went. Now I think I know how they go a little bit more, but luckily I always have Rycurious on my side to be able to keep me on track.
Yes, master.
Now, guys, next week we are going to be doing a long-form campaign. We're not going to be inside the Gauntlet. We are going to be on the field of battle, where Amontillak has selected his army and he is going to come against Krathicus Raktok. How's that going to go? Oh, we'll find out. But we are very excited to see what goes down. Now, if you want to find out more things that I do, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube as Amontillak. You can find me with Buffy Podcast, the Sunnydale Study Group. You can find me with musical improv group Robot Teammate, specifically at the Hollywood Fringe. We're doing a show called Turbulence, which is a show about, thank you. It's about Earth and Mars racing around the sun. It's a space race story. It's like Cool Runnings in space. It's very fun. So anyway, that's the things about me. You can always find me on Hyper RPG, but where can you find these people? Let's find out. Kiri, talk to the people.
Hello, I'm Kiri Callaghan, and I'm not usually a wizard. I'm actually a bard, and I write books and sing songs and play many games for the story. So you should definitely check out just Kiri Callaghan. You can kind of find me everywhere on Twitch and all the jazz.
That you can.
And buy my book.
What's your book called?
It's called Alice.
Cool.
Alys. The Terramian
Yes.
Chronicles.
Excellent.
And it's fantastic.
Let us get a. Is that okay to say? Is it okay to announce to can we get the link to Kiri's book in the chat? Sorry, I got distracted. I'm a very distracted person. Sometimes I can't even pay attention to my own self. Alas. If we can get the link to Kiri's book in the chat, that would be awesome. You should buy it. She's a brilliant person. Very awesome. Now, on to you, Andromeda.
I am Amanda Troop. You can follow me on Twitter and other things at Amanda_Troop. I'm an actor. I do voiceover and TV and films and commercials and yada, yada, yada. I also do a lot of improv. You can see me with my group Ripley. We are also performing in the Fringe Festival. We've got 3 shows in the Fringe Festival. We perform regularly at Impro Studio in Los Feliz. And I also do other shows there. I've got my last show of Twilight Zone improvised this Saturday in Los Feliz, so if you're in the area. And so just follow me and things will be updated and you will know where to find me.
Yes,
I'm gonna have to
please
stalk
do.
you now.
Yes. The improv
Can't
gang
go
is
see that 'cause
awesome.
I'll be in a different country, but that sounds lovely.
Of course, you know Sarah, the Bearded Men, many of Ripley, a lot of the Impro gang has come through here. You've seen them out there. Find them at the Fringe as well. Robot Teammate will be hanging out with them. We have a friendship going on.
Yeah, we have
It's gonna be a
friendship.
good time. All right, Miko.
Well, my name is Miko. You can find me on the internet at Meeks Killjoy, which is MEEKS, kind of like the raccoon. I'm a glorified pretender, do reactory stuff. And I shit post on Twitter, so if you just want to look at stupid stuff, like, you can find me there. And on Instagram. So yeah, I mean, that's what I got going on right now.
Great. Awesome.
Pretty great.
Yay!
And who's this gentleman at the end?
Well, you know, my name is Carl Melberg. I don't do shit. I just like hang out a lot. This is like literally what I was wearing. I biked here. I don't have a driver's license. So if you see me out there riding my bike wearing a purple thing, just don't honk at me.
Well, don't you need a license to ride a bike?
Don't,
I don't think you do.
man. Don't take that away from me. It's the only thing I have.
You can't take that away from him.
No, you cannot. Now, guys, there are many things happening, so let's get right curious in here to tell us what
right.
the heck's going on.
Thanks again, everybody, for coming back, and for Carl for coming for the first time
Yeah,
here.
good job.
Way to bring it. And anyways, guys, make sure to follow, check them all out, and give them your love on the internet because they were a rad team. And, all right, I've got announcements for tomorrow. I got a couple announcements. So, of course, tomorrow is Sci Friday. We are going to be playing the BattleTech beta all freaking day long. So stay tuned for that leading up to Death from Above, our BattleTech based RPG that actually, so the devs over at Harebrained Schemes experimented with the rules as they were developing the BattleTech video game on our show, Death from Above, which
Whoa.
is really cool.
That's awesome.
So that's where they test out all the stuff you see in the game today. And then on top of that, we got Pencils and Parsecs, our Star Wars RPG at 9 p.m. But also, if you want to get more on this guy and his adventures in the land of Dayros, you can always check us out on Wednesdays at I believe it's 1 p.m. Noon p.m. That's you're right. No, you're right. Yeah, just show up at noon just in case. I'm totally on top of this.
Sometimes Zach is still gaming at that time.
You never know. But we have Adventures in Dayros starring Amontillak, whoever's friends are present, and of course our very own Lucas Eubank is the GM for that. And I have big news. I will be HyperQuest. That's right. I will be GMing the final battle next week, and I will give you this tiny little tweezer. Tweezer? Tweezer. Tweezer. I will give you this tweezer. Use it to defeat Rock Talk's hordes. No. So next week, Vidorox is going to take the team back in time to defeat Rock Talk before he can create his hordes.
Whoa! Damn.
That's right.
All right. That feels like a huge spoiler.
That's what you need to know. That's the don't bury your lead. There's the story. Get ready for it. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight.
Awesome. Guys, thank you guys for your chat and everything. Thank you for subscribing. We'll see you next week on the season finale of the Gauntlet.